Unsa Ebeka Kessben TV, Bamcho Midfield Action, anything I that program is a good demon some donko na epejemu na fe breaking news. And so at Twasun Tentem at the Mayen. Yamamunina Chin, Yamamunina Kwaba, Chechi Obia, Inimso Bia, Ehon Eye. Yankopon adom yenso ye ho eye pa yemboro so mfamo de emra emeka program yi ho na yenso yemfa ye de no enka ho na enye kama pa kopim se donko bebo 05515999933 05515999933 and on a WhatsApp line which me the message abre 0244263902 and so a WhatsApp video line and also with me the message video message and so abre Tony Montana emra hon tentem na me hwe do obobo no de ebre enra cap matches ahodo pi and so so club issues we say hopi sanso and Ulezanda Usyk on a Tyson Fury 2 no ebebaso ewo Riyadh enyasem ketu akra Saudi Arabia why ena de nyonko achi ebeka from fight edin kan mu nyina munim asema eto Tyson Fury de tosumieni why ena wini we any other stories eni nyina ya peki ofie the brem parliamentarians no ashase edin sem tudwa Ghana sports eni yesika sem ho honorable okujeto ablakwa Tony so tin small no so di tudwa no
anodin pa me am shimio
anodin
say na cost in renovate stadiums na wow
anodin
contracts ahodo
anodin but omo nshase nya adwuma na omo de won sam na bai ana na be ke hodi ase ase kasa no ya dos ana
in action no
say de adwuma show mo sa entino omo nya adwuma so mo feel say asumasi obintin omo adidwiri mu what is it administration so na chairman different omo
odin can prefer from time to time be enkomo ti mu anu ashase
na akwese modin can sentence omo to death cry sana modu omo kokoto ana
David amama in areas no be investigate and so still ho anu aye ho yi said the be ya
obase do sika no kuma say Accra say Esipon say Kabuma 85 million the west of it and say
see on bo e for no be one
so we can't wait until let's talk more work
okay
we
action no more change
to obi won kodim bia no omo fa o mayen so the first pause ana we are Matthias all African games ne the course ne sika until mo media ne nyese adwuma no na mo ede adwuma na hye monsa no mo ntrase na mo nye na mo de mo miema no na mo nye adwuma na ede hye monsa no ana wonte no ase
Matthias pa
exactly yankwe na we any other stories akwa make the Bible translate na fi odi abre local front no na Benjamin Asare na akopɛ no hasima akɔka sɛ muso be revenge eya sande go ko fit no nya no
heart of goalkeeper oso odi ato na chi na eden mo che kotoko bie mu a kotoko fo nya ne sei amu nya ne sei kra se oso national team camp ti yon kasa pi we die e nti ho kaka no dia man
na she da
ose time no the consider na have time no very late
okay Tony
ose first time kotoko a she ne new we share kotoko na west e draw asi nti no ose aye ne ya no
okay o hwe na ya no ankonu mu ama kotoko afa nkoto aso num e wo nko okay love it you
me da CP award winner emrena so ye tu fa na hensama ekoso onkofo ekroso nyame adoma Saturday we ampaya edwa e Riyadh Saudi Arabia we eye Ulezanda Usyk ene Tyson Fury 2 first bout na ekoso no Usyk edin kunim e ma Tyson Fury su bout na match no Saturday we e Saudi Arabia another omo biemu e ma two boxers no public workouts omo training session ekoso no omo ma kwan e ma supporters ene media na cover ye na Tyson Fury ne workouts mo mienko na yenwe hawa esiko ye the we na we see a relax ahead of big bout baso on Saturday way Tyson Fury ne public workout
Because concentrated, he doesn't even smile, or maybe he does, but we don't see his smile behind his beard. What can I say? This man probably made some homework. He probably realized that spoiling and just distributing his energy everywhere in media, making fun of a training camp is not the best idea. For this reason, he kept it really serious, like
the Gypsy King. How does that...
Way Tyson Fury public workout and what they team echo so now champion Angasa or Alexander was sick on no crowd here and you mama dinka human and son oba na or arena ring in the musu not just a new mama boy children na I know a day. Mommy and here Alexander Usyk.
What can happen in that? They know that nothing is guaranteed, nothing is given. I mean, look at this, it's absolutely fantastic.
I'll tell you what, he doesn't disappoint when it comes to entrances.
Saturday night, why am I Fury? Way a rematch, happen live on Saturday. Or Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Why now connect Tyson Fury and answer Alexander Usyk in free hall and cross soccer. Hakim Ziyech club level Galatasaray there in Korea. Come as I said, they were vacated so Nadia club no Obesimu Bion. And then so Oko Morocco. This year matches of boy Emma Morocco national team any Sika. On mine the man no sound so they are mine back say I'm a fancy mosque Morocco and I feel or boy I'm a cancer patients no omo eka no wo fabi said the bear omo health no ebe sanso SCP assistant we nice gesture Hakim Ziyech no so eno ada okọ France a big game na course no you say Donnarumma eko prior said an opano ye be show image no ma hu ye no Donnarumma na nimu nyina antete eno a injury a suffer no na horrific na ehu pa na ohwe de wi a strike off Monaco 9 ko si nanim ma nanim nyina hu cat a wodo mo pempam ye na ehunti ena no pɛ ya PSG medical examinations no guso a course mo hwe se Donnarumma ne hom ebetimi atenti stitches a won nanim no na wo hwe e Kessben television so nti afei ena medical team no afa Donnarumma omuguso a omo assess na chese this year there won team na go bien even Ligue 1 no dey be ko break into after break no and goalkeeper the best so back that goal at the Ama Paris Saint-Germain. Yanko Italy, AC Milan coach Paulo Fonseca said you do me body Rafael Leao of the bench na eba until said the form no sound so general now. So said Theo Hernandez, captain Angasa next game Milan and Verona and Ebo Yatese coach Paulo Fonseca at the Nebetna bench for the second consecutive time. Milan away match no captain Nankasa obetimi asanso atena bench yemram Doha Qatar enra Intercontinental Cup no eba so Real Madrid world champions omo echen Pachuca from Mexico, CONCACAF champions nation coming sa omo entimi anti same stadium and the last World Cup Qatar host year no ye ball hunt killing Mbappe. Or good memories last match at the World Cup at the Mundial or she hat-trick and one so or Sanso Eshe good Rodrigo go away there hey brutal twist and tense no akele ball no na edatenemu na FIFA best Ballon d'Or no and Kwama no they said they make a big statement pa Vini Junior Henra and also Ekunya penalty convert Emma Madrid Eshe miensa na what him say Enra Golden Boy best player award no akoye Emma Vinicius Junior or no any man of the match and a silver ball second best no Freddy Valverde third best no Elias Montiel or no ebo Emma Pachupa or no the bronze ball. Now Vinicius Junior said a moment to a banner arm no doing the FIFA best no then I'm best some margin because Temu Biano or be much harder. Weighing and then some Vinny Junior at the attitude. Carlo Ancelotti and on the technical team celebrates our trophy because Wabebe the most decorated Real Madrid manager ever. weighing manager. Waji trophies so drop at Madrid 15 major trophies and a Carlo Ancelotti what me aje into Abesan Miguel Mones on 14 Zinedine Zidane edge 11 and Luis and Abello edge 8 Vicente del Bosque edge 17 and Carlo Ancelotti and the technical team is celebrating after the game. No, Carlo Ancelotti say an honor and wahua Kessie pass Okochi a big club like Real Madrid. Don Carlo Ancelotti ekasai
15th title as the coach of Madrid. As a coach, what does it mean to be the coach of Madrid?
An honor. It is absolutely an honor. I think that every coach who does this job someday has to coach Real Madrid, because obviously it is the club that I think all coaches want to coach, because it is the best club in the world.
I was talking about Vinicius and wanted to ask you about him. Due to
Carlo
suspension,
Ancelotti manager Emma remanded and yet in Canadian Twaso and Barca so Jamal Musiala the contract he currently be running out June 30, 2026. So 17-year-old. Now we say next year now Barca January now. I'm gonna boy the bedding casting sign Guadada. So or 2018 now Barca Emma a long-term contract until a year June 2030. So the 18 years per now officially la me yama contract no among son etime activity. Now what do we say Thiago Mota and I say Thiago Alcantara or come back to Barcelona has to flick about Barca no first month on the year Juma and now I come back to UK after the or Sanso Arreten or kind of department of the technical side of Barcelona and on Thiago Alcantara January or come back to Barca among a technical team Marcus Rashford say the player no I say up the next step of Free United Yabeka Saudi Arabian club some which is the player naga some there when Yankobe Spain now Spain that is Atletico Madrid pen on loan and Diago Cholo Simeone epese or the Rashford eba Spain na or rejuvenate the football career no na Barca and so enyani lona omo enso epe papa we eso age na ya dan ho tiawa ye nchekra ye kwakọ fan krato ni what scientific hospital they come aso ya basesia
Safari Makwaba about Niwad Scientific Hospital. A team of medical scientists. I have created a boom near the infidel Maswa, a juma, or Yasue Hasi, Yasue Hadi, Nessa Obaya Sabi, near Tam a good amount, said the Coconon. Then boom, you to a fiducial. The Mephidio Mushimu, the Mium at the Potier, the Yadene Breo, Nessa Mium in Ya, Yarene Dewey Pepiano so. The Venezuela Mawat Yariasi, what the editing said. See the baby as a water where they are here, which is to a center.
Open what scientific hospital, Dr. Phobius Yajumani say, and Buna any Tanya or what dear any doom, you know, Yenyamushimo, Nafe, in the Nuakasa, whom my friends have fight to chemicals, no. Yes, struck to send me no, Nayan from friend no, and for a mount, and be our kidney no, Yaria Bemo kidney no essay, young one a ganaha, yet take a habine, and dear dialysis, our kidney not say I could do said dear Cranoa. Nyarishemu na nyadi dina for ni chiremu ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wa diabetes ye ni bofra ban ene nyama bi efra e de mawa ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost rupi no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na o hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem beba bi wonu mu a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no oba ehyemu a ehyemu ana adwo eno obo so atese ne beba no ensore kra ebi na e no bi ada so a wonom yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosie mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina tibisi ni se ho kwan be ma bia na hunsuo e na wo form nkwawan e wo form nka na wo okura beba beba ne hunsuo mu no na emo no be friend spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie ni ehwe be dey di amia wo se problem bi wo no mu a ni atimi ehu aduro na afi edra mo die pressure ti ama akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi atimi bo amane obi so hweme na ni bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi ekire friend halitosis Yade baako a ɛyɛ no wan you obi ɔpɛ wase obetimi aka de akyerɛ wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nwumre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no free 40 50 60 years ekɔ ni mo no o prostate na yɛkɛse prostate enlargement ɛba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade akye ɛma ne nka achi ɛme nkɔfa catheter ahoma nkɔto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ne nti manya adagye amɔ yade di a nyadidie sɛ ni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe e dia ba fim die fidie e de twe enubena e na fa ho de ni fra haban mu e de sa o ya de ma wo a na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no e ne die ni hwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 08 7687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Panda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
We are back on Kessben Radio, Kessben Television, and then Facebook, YouTube, Kessben TV. Kosoa na like subscribe. But shemo nua enya chofa o program ni mu. Ni World Scientific Hospital aso ye na ye call Kosoa na from numbers no na ekoje wayaresa. Yenko Man City aso ye say nko ye kwa Pep Guardiola. The last 11 matches walusu emu dodo na about 7 there. Ni nyina no walusu na ten on race say Pep Guardiola the biggest mistakes awaye pa. Emu ba ko ene say Oma Riyad Mahrez echo Saudi Arabia one year replacement or say every big game na Mahrez step up 1 year replacement of my boy no kweno and na Man City ebesin ne yenko Chelsea so ye enebo 8 in your Conference League Chelsea and Shamrock Rovers ball our Stamford Bridge Enzo Maresca say omodamu full support Emma Mikhailo Mudryk efa provisional suspension enu money and saying omo who say test no appear free ma omo twena so no or say the entire team omo the statement about na obia the support Emma Mikhailo Mudryk Enzo Maresca.
Is he given what's happened this week?
Yeah, I think vision is a bit more clear in terms of we have a statement from the club and the club already said what do we need to say, so there is not anything to add unless that the club, the coaching staff and all the people that they are inside the training ground, we support and we trust Misha.
What support is the
Enzo Maresca coach Emma the Blues of Chelsea and the Kano na Enzo Fernandez Chelsea ni Argentina midfield no or the picture be about Bonten now or your topless on shut top be an chin tattoo no who say and what p Google Nachi and or the trophies of what gym or the assistant name and a picture caption show me your trophy including the FIFA World Cup Omoji or Kata now or the replica the table so we picture Enzo Fernandez and no and now Arsenal qualify the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup and I want to Crystal Palace Eshamo 3-2 Palace and a share first goal and here Mateta na Gabriel Jesus ebebo hat-trick Emma Arsenal for every year 320 match highlights now here our Kessben television Mikel Arteta as the first goal now Arsenal for consider no na anya goal ourselves for consider because na a first 4 minutes of the game obe consider my opponent no Emre and Arsenal for a very loose defensively mass our first goal omo etimi e consider mum player na friend Gabriel Jesus no for the goals e bonnechi pass on time 29 and so enra o show ni quality Mikel Arteta and so ebono about so na Bukayo Saka say Arsenal omonye scared omo nsuro kra so mbeka say Premier League no and also Champions League na full omo epeso omo because omo ni momo team no omo kita quality a ebetimi amachi obia ama league no Champions League na Arsenal for and so etimi anje Victor Gyökeres what full speculation ye kan ye say Man United coach no Ruben Amorim peso ko faneba na omo mi no sanso aye adwuma biem no mo wa Lisbon and a coach number United na yate say Victor Gyökeres so onya Premier League na ono enso ebeba Liverpool enra omusu ya juma no e was St Mary's omuchi Southampton eshomu 2-1 and then at Tottenham Man United ebebo na Liverpool 2-1 win we chese omusu qualify echo the semi-final since 3 teams Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool are qualified and then between Spurs and Man United why not count after a numeric game no and the quarter-final draw no and a semi-final draw no and so about Sinti Anna slot and not on bench there now so see Liverpool in quadan no money opportunity no omo e grab a panty omo nya bi mono and no omo nya more time no omo so make very good use of it no and now Anna slot and so bought Liverpool team no omo and so about so Federico Di Marco Inter Milan defender no Man United nyana omo enso epe award no Roma for close nsem no ye fancy ehanomo.
All right, Montana de Tony ye di besio ye di besi ye di esi na piesi di wachi se oboto no so ndi ma de kronti I don't know oye bibia se obetimi anya ho na minim that oboto no very normal t-shirts ni ade say dey oboto ho ase ya na it's so na so kakra but nice. All right, kwa Mickey.
Yes, General.
Somewhere.
Nyame adumo.
Okay.
My tiredness so.
PSG no di Tony echi eba studio ha. Say na t-shirt na zen no bottom no so. Na ono an ekotwa fam ho wo se. Oni PSG dey. Problem e wo mu ntem na so pa. Say that is I dey woni ayi
me no
Dr. Naro. Who's Naro kan ho sempa.
Yeah, but can we no paper na no. So ono wa no na kabo.
No.
Ono hia no ma discuss dey na mo be.
On na bonu nyom, we do feature me keke.
Ba preaching bi o no dey che dey obon nyom na. No. Who so be obon nyom ma dey o feature no nyom no. Ono no part na hit that.
Depends on the obon nyom dey o feature.
Yes, we some doso.
Ngeni.
Hey!
Yentiwe, dey na dey bring no pay.
General, you be kwa match the day 29th.
No cry.
A match the day boss the day 29th. Wo Michelin Hotel. Fani bia ya bronye ye kwa kodi ato abawie. Wo wini o, wan wini o. Enijie nko a.
Unu sa matching ko baby ma me mesida.
Debida.
Mi dwa buom kura meja yakọ.
Debida ensida. Sa match the day ball baby.
Yes.
Na Mr. Kobere Jemfi aka Joe Laka ni o.
Won come home.
Ye no na kwa bom. Ti ekosi a match ne a match a boss 29th. Inti baby bia wo bia hye ne so. Say Michelin Hotel 29th 6 p.m. ni ashase because artists ni dosun also be etimi bonyum e ma ho ba wanye so begina wo after 1 hour no okọ 2 hours no obo ade be chi no nsian we ansa ne akofie amachi de day bo kwabena beba bi oforiam ponsa ebeba akosi Japan beba kofinti beba and a stone boy enso ebeba bi and it is so 29th there oni baby akọ Michelin Hotel and Asia na yakobo so yenti amachi dede anasa Michelin Hotel womo eyen krato e de fa amachi dede dwumedi a e ba bekoso no ho
tie Kumasi free serious beko jejereje DK event afibia o may ni jena sampabium na this year oba ne bigger mega and massive yet to obewia di obewi ni di obewi o ye nyina ye hye mo Michelin Hotel Legacy Night na na machi de be me na ye serious kwabna o se fatwi fawo fa be awradi nyankopon the evergreen akosua japoma ofuriam ponsa o toleke Rakia Papanemu, Kofinti. Yes, you Michelin Hotel. I want them to say yes, a bigger Ankasa. Afiwe, a bay JJ. Stone Boy. So on the 29th of December 2024, Sunday, Yeshemo Michelin Hotel, 6 p.m. sharp. Regular tickets going for 300 Ghana cedis, VIP 400 Ghana cedis, couple 500 Ghana cedis. We at the Fomboko Sabro Wampuki. Reserve tickets this year to avoid queuing by dialing *713*33*20#. For reservation, just call 0550-799-375 or 0599-913-555. Sponsored by Dire Man Beaters, media sponsors, Oyepa, Sumpa, Pure FM, Angel FM, YFM, Kessben, Bright FM, Utech FM. DK Events Legacy Night this year. Ebeye Chichirich.
Amati de deɛ no nti sɛne so Midfield Hotel ɛna ɛba so wopɛ ticket de bi ato number ne 0550 799 375 0550 799 375 and that's 055 0599 913 555. What friend number we are? You bet Joe so na ya boa ama wonsa etimi akemna je no kan ye to oba no na bo mo mo fi ne boa wo mo onim sister brefi
no 29
now
be say most of the time near time
6 p.m.
6
because obia be bo ache
okay
anti an starting time a obo say ade be chi no na yentimi nko na machi de be bo afi abobo 6 no mbondu ba bia we artist ni doso obia nyoma anyom doso
si enyom ba ko bi okono obo wi pa wetima sana ti akọ
ne nyuma
What's not the view running?
I did you run him. Me do that.
At there, I say, I could have reached when you know over.
Do you know that I call a reso when you know I'm off it? Oh, yeah, but when you need a wife and I say, or patch say,
no, yeah,
oh, some person chimney.
And yeah,
don't cake, I am to say don't cake. I don't care.
It wouldn't be
there.
I could have kept when you know of it. Young train
involving beer. Now, my David, you trust Matthias here. I could like turn winning and wife. And one who may involve me now. It is a non said a CTM. Now, during elections, no, Sister Brefi, and my ebe share ye ni monyam.
Okay.
Sister Brefi.
Abrefi.
Yeah, Abrefi collections. As I say, we be a guest house. If you know be a guest house, we will propose Isase.
Okay.
Nice place.
Abrefi cause we are there. From Abrefi collections to Obia guest house. Wow. A cropon Isase. Okay. No the fufu breya wa ha. Eni akokon kwai. Oh, Abrefi kwai.
Cha. So for
school,
school no it might be my eye. Oh, san kwan boni. Then now go baby.
Because baby say
opon ye me no papa mu kofie straight.
Ko abrefio.
O ko abrefio. Ko e den.
Ko dia ko.
O ko dia ko. Na se no so be ye, o so be bob pesi. What Jesus sign?
Whom kwan na ma Jesus sign.
Na ko je.
Masa, o de ka se ka ho asem na e.
Na de fufu.
Abrefio abode fufu kra. Obia
guest house.
Wow.
E we kropon Isase. Nice place.
Wow.
Isase kropon. Nice place akwan ho pe. Wo eye wifi ho, television rooms na conditions be bia ho. Nti abrefi de na che so ko restaurant a.
Abrefi so ya de a.
So we ni so
ka. You na idea ni betro. We say kropon kwan.
Kropon Isase. Ai, ho na wo. Ai, nti enu ade wakoje akokon kwan ko fie.
Yes.
Odi ko fie.
Patro ai.
Na se dos wan fa bi amba ne.
There be me sorry.
Adentra.
Dear son, I'm from more foku.
Oh, tis a mimi a foku. O ma mediana, only me bo foku. Matthias. What you know, you queen him. Totina 74, a T74 draw. Compet T74 drony binum. Nanum T74, but boy ye papa. Amma empono immune system na kosro. A bow makini problem na wono. Lungs problem na wono. Ya riene shisha hono. Etuasie edi amount. A T74 any drugstore. Chemical shop bia bekobiano. Obenye biato ya number 0246 073498. Ufro number we swa ye bejo so na enu wedin komo latest form your partner for life or brabom yonkoni latest form na latest form for say me front to enim ena no pay se sabre ubo maswe ya bomo ese obepe eye bibia to nyama papa bia bia to bia no for when it maswe na bomo emboa bomo se obi beba nchen se upe latest form for product ni bi wo boa mansa kebidie oboa baby bia wo bia no so latest form for product ato a wo showroom no ɛwɔ kaase no factory wɔ kaase kɔ hɔ na kɔ pɛ bi tɔ na hɔ na wokɔ abɛnya nyama papa no ɛnso atɔ Amalina Children's Haven ɛbea tɔn nyama papa bia wɔba no day 1 ankɔdu tam wɔbɛnya 18 years deɛ Amalina ɛna ɔsɔ kɔtɔ ne nyama ɛde ɛma no bronya yi Amalina ɛna nyina ɛkɔ yɛkɔtɔ ntade papa ɛde ama yɛ mma no ɛwɔ Amalina Children's Haven. Coca-Cola original regular taste in 300 ml glass bottle no ɛwɔ dwa so ɛyɛ 3 cedis 50 pesos per 3 cedis 50 pesos ɛna obetua na wɔn nsa etimi akabi sɛ so de ɛyɛ pet 1 so aba coke no ɛyɛ 6 cedis Fanta no yɛ 6 cedis ɛna Sprite no ɛyɛ 6 cedis yi bronya yɛ didi a na yɛ de ɛyɛ pet coke no ɛna yɛ DAD Dwabewura Bank Limited bank boafo pa wopɛ savings account ebie wopɛ current account dachinti investment account shares ɛna bɛsɛ ɔtɔ a bɔmɔden na fo wani kyɛ yasoɛ na yɛmboa na wɔn nsa ntimi ɛnkebi ɛno nti bɔmɔden na wo sikasɛm ɛnkɔyɛ ne nyina no Dwabewura Bank foɔ ɛbɛboa ma sikasɛm etimi akoye hebaso cream no ɛyɛ cream a bɛma na use bɛma bɛsɔ ne obɛhyɛm na oma anigye ba ɛyɛ hebaso cream use hebaso cream ne bi na ɔba no anigye na few minutes na ho ba ntem na suntwa ɛmfa mawo ɛyɛ hebaso cream in a sachet and hebaso cream in a tube any drugstore chemical shop bi abɛkɔ bia no bɛnya bi atɔ yɛ number 0244 750 510 Elephant ointment ɛyɛ dura usisi na ɛyɛ oya ukotodwe na ɛyɛ oya na wayi su bi ɛna yɛde ɛyɛ dura yɛ frɛ no elephant herbal mixture abɛdwa so ɛno so sisi uyamatima na wanom bi Sadik herbal powder ɛyɛ koko aduro wode aduro yi ebegu ɛyɛ team aduane bi adibia no wode begum ɛna flezon 600 ɛyɛ stroke aduro general mampo baby soap ɛna mede sɔre so ɛnura nyame ada roma honorable Kojo Bajiman
yeah.
General Nyamishra no.
Yes.
One to a more just bottle. There be any the 5 kg ni shishim ni bino. You will auto the caps near 20. Ah, etanasi.
Yes,
sir. No hodin. Oh, okay. Etanasi pa. Wa my 10 bags of rice. See and fan koma in Yankano. Etanasi pa. De biansi be bodin dada kusi. Eda wase. E wo drinks are with their breye in this cacao.
And others are mudin
breye.
Sika breye.
Oh, and no, if you're on color your mobile.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Kolankitua.
A school bear.
Oh,
from school. No message and say omo who say omo nipa bebre te say omo ni parents omo obi obehwe omo na omo te ye no kakra omo so keka omo nsa se nkola nkete 4 5 6 7 years omo so bobo omo de kakra no de ba se mfa komo omo nuanom na omo ebre ewo baby homes ahodo no nyina baby homes ahodo no yakopon hira mo pa Monfon kama kuma mati na mumwa nkwadai
nkola no school ne friend Just Hope school I was just Just Hope school Just Hope school
na omo keka omo nsa no edis kakakra say yemfanto biscuit ane doko mfan koma nkwadai na omo so mfandi bronya na gopo hira mo pa nema munyina no moye yesremo a mokeka mo nsa kakra obenya bia wo de fabra na yemfa nko homes yi na udi achi me yakọ homes ya wanhwe a enka de wudi kura no beye mankwada yi omo boye papa na omo nso bronya yi na moso omo so enya bibi kakra endi ene fi bronya na ikodi nyina na omo bo de bia ka kire mo mo reward no e ban 10 Munshi Yankopon Yanke Moy na
reward no.
You who mean kakra. I mean, experience be all the time.
Yes, by born and now
chicken. Acha ria. Both are DB. Acha numre. Na DB. Acha 2 days. Acha sa week, you know. Na DB. Hey, me sure sa di we am ye intra. Ndi ban tente mo. Yes.
Ban tente.
Semwa Monfuma Nimkoshe Omo, number who mobo papa. Miss Okohe Omo, the would be a beyamo. Omo bo ye papa. Now can it be su or tibaby or unquanti baby, a su a diao who had a common. Come here, come who had the chairs are done ground and the craving on sa mo me enko hwe o mo ate na Nyankopɔn be hyira wo pa nuane bebre ofie o ma benya bebre adi uso benya bebre fa bi so mo obi na nipa hiamwa
nipa hiamboa enti ena January chim no nto no asa ode onyema no nkola ne duane ne hia ne titiu o mo cerelac no milk no sardine mo oil diapers eno say no ye hia pa o mo nuane no mo diapers no de ba e be dem paboa ne ntade de ye da mo ase e ye nya enough fako baby fako mo bi fufuro but ahapa de oba cerelac lactogen milk arelac dombe dino e mo boto eno mo gira no be di boto of a bro and the buy or sina OTA no dia ba nti nyame nshiro bibia wontimi mfa de ne ba now the one Ghana cedi pe kra na wa obetima send the akomumu line no 0245 759593 0245 759593 o send dia e di beba no eye Kessben Foundation and Kessben Foundation men sending koso general
shemo bonso Nyankopɔn dim
amen
se kapre bia obeyi bia no ekonkoda no ho
straight
yem ina ko mo ho na ekoso ha no mo wani gie mo pa Nyankopɔn hyira obia se nyoma no sa nyoma ye bobode bi na uton a ibibra nyoma uton na fimu ni nyina na nsem bebrebe I'm telling you bomodin na fa bibra wate ye fanko banko dai nyankai ene akunafui omuhia mwa papa yeah to so mo Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra we have trust yanko omo ho quickly na yenwura nsem no mu kakra award winner good morning and Slot is a wonderful coach in the EPL yesterday Liverpool team with Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk, Luis Diaz, Jones, Robertson, Gravenberch, Soboslai, Bradley, and Allison. 10 players. Yet Slot managed to win over Southampton at their own field. This is incredible. Liverpool. All right, there will be Abre and Anope and Ayensa Akano. Is it only me? Or I think Brazilian attackers in the Premier League aren't living up to expectation as compared to their compatriots in the defense and goalkeeping departments. And why does Richarlison has a tattoo of R9 Neymar and himself on his back? Because I think Hendrick will be regarded better than him even when he retires now. Jamoli, watching you live as usual. Yadasipa. Teleku Bokazo and better the way every by Western region. Today, Maresca won't play any players but will choose 11 fans to play this game. And the chosen fans will win 4-0. But the purpose of the win isn't for any trophy, but to make fans happy. We aren't in any title battle. Relations to Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amaboa. All right. That was the Abre and no. Mamini Bako Enfriha Nafi Andy Kem. And Amanfua Echesia had Julian Caesar. Mammy showed ye quickly. Julian Caesar say, listening to Honorable Okujeto and Honorable Atachia, they seem to have awakened to consciousness on how much financial commitments their governments have made in sports. However, I personally don't think they have made such astronomical investments as posited by the two. Actually, the problem is they have succeeded in investing wrongly over the years. Painstakingly, they should do a proper research and analysis, and they'll be well informed about how well other countries have done and have seen massive returns. To copy from other countries and applying the feasible ones is not a crime. Finally, they should refrain from approving every budget on their table for the sake of political expediency, at the very least. Julian Caesar Kumasi. Andy Kem.
You know?
I am right.
Okay.
Na yantete ho kakra na fi yengura local stories no enso emu. Minim messages are about so far. if introduction in some cake and I'm for church or what drink credit so we be the honorable Atacha and the honorable Kuditu Black one Atacha no a cow my boss say no a war your spouse okay so with my home be because as more book up the bray I'll move in return what I say and about Kuditu also a car sika feels a man for us say no or previous
stadium
or must say no the SCC stadium SCC stadium or can me and Sabuma $85 million na here papa you hand any cancer na nature say nibria papa also na oral committee no
on that or a part of the committee
yes chairman
you know, first of all, before I would love to tackle the question I'll be debating about Brazilian strikers not showing so much in the Premier League. But before I'm a Barcelona, I think Penninfono Casane Yard also. You know, that is my opinion. I think it's a Casane Yard also. Omoma action in Yejuma. Obien him say, me am raising concerns about a certain amount of money. They renovate stadium baby. The last time I was talking about Ligon Stadium, no. Said you know, stadium made $34 million be renovated. So to saying, you know, it does not make sense. See the Chile TV no stadium made this because are renovated. Again, you go to Baba Yara Sports Stadium, you close it for 18 months. They are renovated. 6 months they are renovated. After 18 months, then we close for 6 months they are renovated. Nancy almost all move to my area because the man away. In 70 be a chichon. Again, you go to a sipon. Now what you say, there's a certain amount of money are renovating. And your money be what you so across Sports Stadium, the event a coso, renovation a coso, Uber Stadium, into a so. But you know, they shouldn't just announce the problem to us. They should rather find solution to the problem. Maybe the Kaka American. You Ghana Obian him say our maintenance issues. Obian him says Ghana ya de maintain this stadium ne tikakese. As our stadium there see maintain nine no craning na me ni. Untiase. Eti for me they should focus on making sure say no crebe there di am Obian we say sika no mu use to ni na so man use ni. But they shouldn't be announcing the problem to us. People voted the government out because they feel that things were not well. Yeah. Enti omaba eniemo omobeye ama ye ball na koyie ebombe ama ye stadium na koyie ye bebe fiti the status na na ye wo no eduru se blaster ebebo macha ye ho nkokire ye se ye ko baabi ye de ye ko country foforo na emum ye benya stadium a embe fiti the national teams na alone but Ghanaian Premier League class na so ba ebeye fam ye twaba team so ya akoda mama for patronage no. For me, that should be the focus. And now, obedience is a bo. Sika bi mu adinu rough. Mean can say, so what sika is odi adwuma bi no amfa nye ne mu akodi baby fufura. Ententema mon trans na mon ye sika mai. Exactly. No go ya de fufuro. No hu here pa. Obie no ya about the law. Yes. The bia de bechi bia na ye tifufu. Ya ko ye say o sika we nom de we, na sika we nom de we, the bia so bu. Ya so ye pen wati. Luckily, you chairman of the committee. Yeah, Juma. Honorable, one also focus on announcement on way and Casane Doso. Operation Recover All Loot, you know. Yeah, the what no. And no announcement in here too much. Yes. You know, honorable announcement in here too much. Yes. Ghana fan for my announcement problem in today. You knew your problem, you did to Kruma. Yes. You nim say and penny following you up and doing. Yeah. You nim so you're disappointing. You nim say on one said they are in the thick of events. Enti make sure say Jumane de Asham Samube you shouldn't be announcing our problem to us. Yes. Enti munya juma dino. Na say say kasaro na say dream die bi ekofo baby. Dino. Oh sure the judiciary is independent. Yes. You have the executive, you have the legislature, you have the judiciary. They should work. And no. More announce. So it be a press conference. I did be a press conference. It is say no call and my announcement am ye mo figures. So mo transness and tisa. Me I say omodinka sentence o mo kra ansa no ma betrans. Prejudice na dos.
Prejudice na dos.
And I mean penisa.
Ah, you know, that's wrong.
Yes.
Because omu position no omu kura no. Any omu ne boaten.
Yes.
That is not their job.
Yeah, munyama media
Yes.
and inkofobi.
Yes.
But why the maka committee no one they keep quiet.
They are being suspicious.
Na yewa juma.
Ah, you know, they are being suspicious.
I don't think they juma na show.
Tia. Momo announce okay nchire bi yenti bi bia juma. Juma na ye dia so.
Yes, yenti bi o yenti no the last time. Honorable ko to Laka and small there to the first answer. Yenti honorable.
Esipon 41.9 million only last year. Talk to your sports journalists. I have been there. 41.9 million. No show. At least Esipon should have saved us today. I mean, such a monumental international disgrace. Then let me come to the other document I've intercepted. Baba Yara Sports Stadium, where we had the total embarrassment. Baba Yara, are you aware that another contract of 21.1 million, and this is a letter signed by Franquist, Chief Director, awarded to a company called Javkier, 21.1 million, 27th March 2020. And I've tracked the payments. I have all the payment vouchers here. They've all been paid promptly. Then you come to Accra Sports Stadium. I have here a company called Kessben, another intercepted document. They have paid them 22.4 million, over 85 million. And you know what? I went for the incorporation documents of these companies. Mm-hmm. And guess what?
Right.
Two of the companies are owned by the president's relatives, Kelvin Oforiatta. I mean, Kessben and the other one, Kessben.
Wow. Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, Chairman of Oral Operation Recover All Loot. No, this is me. To the Ore, I know they can't some no. Let us near pray. Yes. The as a mob war move for grand son and Babetrans. And I mean, perceivable. Luckily, others be yes, I did the no Casas. Me found, but we are chairman of the committee now. Yes, Munjumono. Enti Mentiasia narrow. Me pese.
Menya sure say a team committee so mun could diasem.
And Dominia Day.
They say
Operation Recover All Loot.
Committee no.
Tino, Edebadia. It's all Munya Day.
On say, Ukaso Obu for that chairman, I say, Ukudiasem to Union Finfi. Debbie. Omujidi say, Necrophobia or Mani Chrono. Until from the word go, they suspect they are thieves into Muko Hishe. A dance here, sa thieves, no. Omubetimi, I just had near money film. Omudin Kwampo enough to tell you, say, this is a committee that already has a biased position. Operation Recover All Loot. Until they didn't kind of omujitum say nkrofo looty or mine like nkrofo edomsa bomani sikem wa brain ni kwan so omudo omunsa bom enti omun kwachemra
enti no so ukohwe na so uhu say sansemi na enti sa enye looter enye part of the loot na hodin na de beka ye say a monumental disgrace, total embarrassment ni na yi na o ye ne dey.
They didn't kind of say,
they
didn't kind of say, opinion, and your bread didn't kind of cast answer with that. Before he became a loot, those statements he's made it several times, intercepted messages and all that. Yeah.
And before, so who's a loot and then you loot. Yeah, Juma and you a loot. You know, even as antisai.
Antisai, so what go one massy.
Now I couldn't was it.
No rubber could you tabla.
Into the main person by Becassa and son of my age, man.
General, the moment your betty committee so munko there, as a sabi crown or magana for who near my own mobile regime.
It's of this, yes, I did it. Not almost trust you much.
It's of public interest. Me, and besides that, me baby, I may dream when I say, me yet to
who say, obey you one person cry and then dear, said, but to my dear, me boost me bed, papa, chin, pacrona my. Ghana di be a parano.
The Ghana phone, yes.
And to the Mumia man, Namunya Jumano. Namun so money who say $41.9 million now. You see, I call Shisha Isipon, you know, Ampany and Pa. Omodi yes, Jumano. 21.7 total embarrassment by Arano. I am passes says Cano. Omodi yes, Jumano, and I'm fine, you go dingo for Butum. de Nyankopɔn adom chance naba yɛde adwuma no hyɛ mo nsa monyɛ
nti mo mu kam sɛ deɛ mo mu kɔ hwehwɛ no adwuma no mo kɔ in general amo yɛ ama yɛn Ghanafo
yes
nti at least it's not wrong for them to tell Ghanaians what they are going to seek to search for.
Okay. Do we be usually but say all can say we disgrace.
This is a politician. This is a politician talking. Into that aspect for me, it's not the major issue. Me major issue cry is say Ghana ya demra na chechire omen. Into sa committee omo hwehwe mu no omo ye hwehwe mu hwia. Ene ye de kwa akoma prosecutors a police for. Na police for no dey adanse no akọ court. Ama court na di asem no. Because I don't think say they have the powers to recover those. Maybe I'm entering into a legal realms, but again to me now, as a committee, maybe there can be a fact-finding committee. Ah, no more to me. More might be attorney general. Na yeah, they will have to pass through the process. General, Chrome has a obia. Yachino bian ekowie court
naro mesi omunyedi na omunchichichu omunfrefre yehu se jurim die ko so ha na yafro na yehwe nsemu na yafro announcement ni dede no in perisa.
Yeah, okay. You are talking about maybe over sensationalization of the issues.
So was 21.7 or so baba yara a total embarrassment. So the nka buasa no kra sana ubeyinjum.
Yeah.
Now go you know who says carrying an old age money.
Obey any day.
Good.
In that point, in that point, I agree with you. Say, comment a warrior data and some national. And no dear, me know ya agree. Say,
Dr. Masema.
Okay. Initially, I was thinking, say, and near man or bobosuno in the beer. And near money there. I think say so much cost bobosu.
$1 cry. You interest.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that embarrass a total embarrassment for you know
disgrace
but general a person on the street and how many times like somebody like Andy and question say baba yara ya tum ya see a renovate ni abosika kese so ye be say bia wie no na che say almost the tia na tia until the bottom line no and answer for the Ghanaian no sometimes some of us also feel appalled say then you have to stadium we sika $21 million no when it da pa bi sa ho say Robert Menson sika say no mudi see sipon sika say no mudi people are suspicious
but
general for me Ghanaians are interested and me ubeki can say we are
in a better position to do the work than to always announcing
Andy sansem we na okay kan me dey me say e hye yen Ghana for my union so say ye be yiro me say obepuvu that embarrassment na okika no so obekika we nyina kire wie no ankoye adwumaden antimi a cover the woka na at the end of the day you become a laughing stock. Okay. Politicians a number of times o starting em bedru baby o bekata so me I'm happy, I'm enjoying these comments. Let it come and we want to see the outcome of it.
Okay.
And then the bebe the bebe Ghana da chimpa and the mammy sa de we muso moye no manage ho so mutumi ye ni ye e recover e twinkrofobia so a sebe say wo we fo nsa no na wo so hwe wo de because ne wo na wo so ye de o man na be hye nsa for the next 4 years until if you are able to recover those supposed loots then it becomes a bit difficult for you to loot as well.
Okay. All right. Inti yeme ya no ewo ho na ye nyesha se tape we kra no fresh ana
asem for fresh so
yes me busa se fresh dia ene ye me ni omo enya dwe kra be old tape omo boy ansana ana okan ansana omo NDC ba power there
is another thing
ene no kwan so
that time will be on the chairman or a politician or campaigning for the power and this
mo hwem na mo fama me say new tape affair na abadia many honorable nyadwene kra
say na me catch us sansem wakeka bi da for you no bi kra na ye ni old you know
any akeka so no body a any politician the kasa so na omo kasa no nti mo jesere mo nkoso ana mo nyadwuma no emfa emma yen. All right, yebe koso yen kwa no ne kakra na fi yanti mafi jise bia mo man for comment on the by mo on some media
I think that when the only local we are now.
Okay. Remember honorable attach at the end. So omo sika to Black Star Sports. In fact, shame Ghana. Yes, so young comrade. I see I'm return by EBA positive.
The economical value of sports. Yes. Na yen hu sika ye di shemu. Me man tina se
if you try and say o see a dose no ska mo this sports mo. I am fa hwe man.
Ni bia maintain that.
When TV interview.
Sports will add to, and as has been expressed, may the soul of this great man, Mr. Cote, rest in peace. Honorable Speaker, a dimension to this statement that I want to stress is that probably we've not done benefit analysis as to how sports will add to our GDP. And it's important. If sports is just for entertainment, but it is not of serious economic value to this country, we will not use our meager resources for sports. So, Honorable Speaker, I am of the humble view that people are touting sports, underfunding of sports. It's about time that we have a blueprint and do proper cost-benefit analysis that apart from we exporting cocoa and apart from gold and the rest of them, there is a financial return if we should sink good money in the area of sports. And that is what will also inform governments to realize that there is another revenue stream, which is sports. And when you know it will benefit the nation in the long run, then investing in that place will make a lot of sense. So I am of the humble view that our sports people who want to make a fetish out of sports, and we go and we lose. The Black Stars are giving us a lot of pain and the rest of it. And the coaches are being underpaid, all kinds of challenges that we are facing. But if anything matters to us as a nation, and we want to invest properly in it, let's cost it. And let's see the return on the investment. Probably it will be a paradigm shift for this nation. If not, we will not even celebrate heroes any longer, because who is a hero if what he's trying to do does not benefit the entire nation? So I want to commend the maker of the statement for his resourcefulness as always. And I want the nation to look at this dimension of sports. I'm
all right. Okay, Baba, enche na sansi mi nyina no ye bie honorable attach and so dey all right. And again, you come on make
so you all right studio and I shared the Intercontinental Cup final between Real Madrid and Pachuca. Game it a course no na and the 3-0. Na you know game in a course clearly say Real Madrid and Pachuca could only say a mismatch. So you expect say game ne 3-0 in Yamawa. But the highlight of the goals, a quite goals ne fast so by no, and how almost fast the ball no two at them nana efe. First one at the Kaba and Osha Quaya Jude Bellingham fast so ye born if any pemi nuntem and sana all set it up bono and a Quaya Vini fast ye that step over. Eddie ye goalkeeper ni free man, you love it. And for the first time in many games, untem who said Real Madrid front trainer. Omutashe goes ebum. But look at Rodrigo. Look at the acts out the ball two at them. Shebe be on the ball ne buy and the quite fast so Danny defenders no. And how we see plenty ball at two net. Clearly that is an act. And no chira how those three guys gradually almost building up with the support of Bellingham in midfield and who are actually Jude. And last 5 games for Real Madrid no. We are recovering the form now. Last season or this start year no. And this time crowd the new goals in Nkwa. Born was saying boning na. Until gradually the role of Tony Cruz are no more missing no. And I'm say Rodrigo by Jude a bad deep into no. or close to some marks no Timmy creativity sa creativity na message from their game in midfield on edema. It clearly Real Madrid, these young guys already almost added another cap to their cabinet, and Carlo Ancelotti CCA is all called the history of Madrid. Only coacher, what me abedi trophies do eche coaches na forget Miguel Munez, Jose Valenga, Luis Caniggia, Vicente Del Bosque, and other coaches are Benano, Carlo Ancelotti, and Atimi Ababeji number of trophies ache all these coaches, and you know as expected. Now we expect to Real Madrid say a bit win. Arsenal bought the League Cup against Crystal Palace. Now it was a game. Now Obia share Arsenal Obia can some form attack in home. And this season, a nipa bebrebe I can say if Arsenal want to win the title, generally ya omunko first striker because so do attack and compare competitors na. Obu so go share no fem. So for Bukayo Saka was 5 goals. So far a year Kahavet or 5 goals. Ofa Gabriel Martinelli also 3 goals. Inti omo front three na de bi omo bon. Kuhwema omo kura just 13 goals. Fa omo ko Chelsea na fa ko he Kopama nkoa. Kopama nkoa wa 11. Abrante fe Nicola Jackson wa 9. So far Jadon Sancho mo kura omo 2, Maduke 5. Inti between the Chelsea 3 front line na de bi omo starting omo 25 goals. Into who do omo de no to Arsenal no Arsenal de ne muwa. O 13 obo 25 ah. Se game no ko se ya na bibia nsesa. Enya de se ne ma be ko edi ama. Sa fa koto to Liverpool de no. Hwe Mo Salah. Na hwe Abrante Efe no eye Luis Diaz. Na hwe Diego Jota. Obo so omo so goals no ma twe Arsenal de nim. It is a wo check sa teams ni na de wa hwe goals ah. You talk about Chelsea, you talk about Liverpool, you talk about my friend Arsenal. Inti among for who say Arsenal attack in a week. And certain teams here make na. So you saw front line if free wa. O sabe he players no mo gino much na. Over the likes of McAllister, over obi say Gapo, over obi say Darwin Nunes. Chelsea so for obi say Jadon Sancho, ohe Enzo Fernandez and other players no mo ba no mo so nyina add goals kan ho. But Arsenal dey ntisa. Inti omo here obi at least obe competing with Kai Havertz. No more consistent goals every week. Na ne matimi akoye because hear the likes of Aston Villa Mokra. Players a free about the likes of John Duramo and then Mark Rodgers mobile goals. Inti Arsenal here will be in the absence of Kai Havertz or better. Jesus any high volume scorer. Born the obien is a born nimbo. But in the level of consistency in the goals or the Bemano and the Mribia are missing from his game. But Enra, after I go down, or much less say, or more person or Mutimi Coleman, and a hat trick for him at the Emirates, you know, I mean, so we ask our fana, when the Beji say, finally, what you mean, and your beer, or no, so say, Kahaves, and you are not to beat me a goes. No, so, or to us to say, I don't think Arsenal will be thinking of going in for other striker because marketing a crash strikers, I would say, and you know more.
Okay, less than 1 hour, and Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. Wako Treaty, or say the oral team held its first meeting at 2 p.m. today. Emra, and has resolved to work gratis. We shall not be receiving salaries, allowances, per diems, or fuel coupons. Okay, none of our activities will come at a cost to the taxpayer. Okay, we continue to count on your support. Let's do this for God and country. Ghana first. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. They also the Akoto Edra and another say omajuma omo ye ni nyina. Enkosto taxpayer no 1 peso. Omo fuel omo bebu egu omo kema meetings bibi ombe yo hobia no. Enya ban ni bitua de ama omo yes adwuma no. And I've just been told grass say the na enya bere wo ho no before
speech.
Yes, before say NDC ebenya power eno de ne kwaso ano ana meboa ne kwaso ano na ya dwen kwese bia fresh one akoye say before they are said the politicians we can we but when ya edi akonya na ma no ene adwuma na say one ya say o ma hye adwuma say ano no na bibie ni ho mbe so a ɛbɛyɛ aban no ɛka ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ ɔmo abotom na ɔmo de ɛsom ɔman ɛne nyankopɔn.
You know, they have started on a very good note.
Yes.
Work gratis. Not just absolute free of charge. Pimpi, Kruma, Yana, Dream, say, committee, yetiti, allowances, new move forward, Nisani, man, is he can be no one of Musa Baby. So when net, so almost say, or more for free. If you say they've started very well.
Very well
for them.
Yɛpɛsɛ yɛtia no nti honorable munya dwuma paa munya dwuma na Ghana ɛtwɛn mo munya dwuma paa na mo promise amanfo pii ananaro.
What said there's over hey Ghanaians are so expectant. Yɛhwɛ nneɛma papa bebree afiri ɔmo wɔnom nti yɛhwɛ ɔmo anim
paa sɛ nkɔfo bi adi adwiri mu a mama mfa ɔmo ho nkyɛ ɔmo kra na Ghana for any abre papa
general nyamia nim ne nipanim nipa a yebubu omu din sɛbe ɔma hwɛ ebi kra ɔma anya adwuma bi ɔmo ne ɔmo abusua kɔm ne ɔmo nti so ɔmo de akoma papa e ka sɛ ɔmo yɛ okay ɔmo de akoma pa bɛ som ɔman Ghana they will never be found wanting yet edimpa eno mbenya.
Okay, to tweet in here enra nwumre
yeah.
It is enra na no ma share adwuma se enra 2 p.m. no ma share adwuma na se. Okay. Yɛhwɛ ni mu pa Ghana yɛni abre na re ni mre
hey
yes yɛ pɛso akodi baabi
me no yɛni mre ya yɛni mre ya sɛ ɔmo to aba no at least from 1992 till now hu overwhelming victories. Yes. Apart from the 92 Professor Dubois Ahimo declared the stolen verdict abandoned parliament. We haven't had this kind of majority for a particular government. It is a major statement for the people of Ghana. In Ghana for our regime,
yes.
In money we had the debate to mark and say, Momundi Ghana for him.
Yes, yes, monimpa. Na manfo Gideon so ewumu. Na monti omai.
You know, there are some legal connotations with respect to their work, but the enjoyment processes in this.
I know, but say eventually, say any money be final
that's right.
It goes through process.
That's right.
The final year in Sabakano.
But the man says, Oman facilitate ya
NGO. Ujaima Tony General. And now we tell Rabu Kujeto Blacka. It's a stadium near me. We intercepted several documents. I will nimbe be a tutor call any somebody like this. I'm sure he can facilitate a name or more penal. Let's
hear him pa a bumpire sumamu. Baby and ya kama. One form of rain.
Don't move never kai boom. Children's room.
Nkwalano.
The Uhumo Bruhu form of bono. Yes. Or the family ready. Yes. Na yebe kai mum paibu.
All right. New Chief. Basi about this guy sika breana.
Adia ya me ye we are say a ball game no we ya. And as a boss no control say you can say your worst no. One man who say you're holding crophobia, a back a cry crown, a human to me and yes. Because accountability be any baby. Yet, as at this time, can you talk on a baha? I say, Joe, stadium no, and that's so the Hanma. I goes down. A better can say me holding crophobia responsible. The Oka Sembidi can man, I may say, the old position will can yet. Oba Betanako Yanosodia, now the Yajuma. Because they said, you need a swing in Alcosham. You need a swing in Ashamu
through all African games, you know. Honorable, Mushu Maye.
I need to come dollars and notice Canada, you must show.
Feeding $5 million.
Feeding any media accreditation. Hey, Mushu Maye, what? Mushu Maye.
Yes, when you pay all African,
you buy more at time or cheaper. Mushu Maye. All right, now,
General. Me pese me yakutruku kakre badama. Nyame aduma memenda na the boxing calendar for the year 2024 eba na wie. Now what the way to end the boxing calendar year. With the Kingdom Hall of Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. A hall and a Tyson Fury. Ebe try say title out lose here to Alexander Usyk ne Sabeka ne back. It was in May and through a split decision. Ukrainian Branty, a friend of Tyson Usyk, Ebabe, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Fast forward, Tyson Fury had the chance so be fight it back. Unfortunately, this bout is not going to be an undisputed title because the IBF title na eka ho no akwa kodi Daniel Dubois because IBF felt that somewhere said Tyson Usyk itimi defend the title no and now too close for him to defend it. Internet say would jai a IBF title and of course based on the fact said before that now Daniel Dubois Edika Arini the interim bout into handed over Edimano and we remember saying September or the age eto from so we know IBF title no a film nemum Ababeka the WBC, WBA and then WBO say they will be fighting for it. Na general utie ahoboaboa Tyson Fury na MCC de agency. First of all, somewhere last week no beka say for the past 3 months or shene camping base on ne yeren kasa da. 3 months he has not spoken to the wife. Enra omo de ababe tudwa say ne papa John Fury enya de say ombema na tra bench. Sorry, omo bema na ba ringside. Omo jano kwan corner honum oma metrao. All because they think say he was more or less a distraction in the first bout. Ubekaya ahead of the bout no one Usyk team members be the coffee face so be we as na John Fury emoja free no mama so near the eba. Besides that, whilst the bout was ongoing, Ebra ni coach and the Lee my instructions near the no na John Fury so the ne nama Ebra Sugar Hill Stewart ni trainer no adding instruction ba na John Fury and so the ne de nama nti enra omo de aba to dwa say papa no ontra enchen o mak corner hobim. Only 3 people will be there. You have a Sugar Hill Stewart the trainer, then you have Andy Lee, the coach, and of course the Catman would have to be there. General now she sika wo bout in mo eswani ensa wo kachre. But table na tene kakra. First bout no na Tyson Fury, even though now kita only the WBC, which is of course the most prestigious and the most adored title in the boxing world no. Onunya sikane more essing Abrante FN Usyk. Usyk had some 45 million US dollars, whilst Tyson Fury took away about 100 million US dollars. This time around, or more, according to experts and several analysts, you know, Sika Ebebasa about me just around 190 million US dollars. Big money in this single bout. And this time around, Usyk will take 55%, whilst Tyson Fury takes 45%. From May till now, no powers no final swing it. Akwa kudi Abrante Freno, Alexander Usyk. General, Yami Aduma China Neme Dani Binya Butrepa, actually 2 boxes, no, or more preparation and everything ahead of that bout. Me assure that the year will end well for a lot of boxing fans. Whether it's going to be the Gypsy King or the Ukrainian superstar Alexander Usyk. Me assure that Saturday Ibinya Brave
Who was behind the interview that was done among Benjamin Asare, Razak Simpson, and Albert Amwa at the Black Galazies camp? Okay.
Or the comment can
or the comment can
I think say it was a good interview for the time being. That's the idea was just super. General, United Legends na shall see to Rashford for. Na Mr. Nice, Roy Keane. I say Rashford and here he will never get back to his good save again. And was it Gary Neville? No, so can say Ojidi say Sama Rashford na Canada. Ne wiye Manchester United aba. Obia handsome mo can say off the pitch in Yemano Ed Dawson. Rashford abrabum. Watches in some charity works or namha, he's not concentrating on football. And clearly, Uti in the comment near there, Bibia there, the PF say Rashford ne braka United just till the end of the season. He spent about 2 decades at Manchester United, or joining United around the age of 7-8, a very young boy, and now at the age of 27, almost 20 years he's been at Manchester through the file and ranks of the club. But he needs to take up a new challenge. But I agree with Roy Keane who say, Obetima take up a new challenge. For example, you move to say Paris Saint-Germain. But when you change of attitude, no one concentrate a lot on football now. And here, level of pace we do not on to me do. Because football there, it need a lot of concentration general.
Wow.
Yeah.
Newton Lati Maritata.
Chief, problem be a na say you could straight, I mean, yes. Dr. Ogum last 2 games, I made a lot of observations. What they compare the previous games before, about future stars, and has folk near during the games now. But Joe, in team building, especially, so all started from the scratch. In this case, Kotokodiano, because team almost started from the scratch. There are different 5 stages, and I'll be go through. So episode developing team now. There are different 5 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. Now, Dr. Ogum is between the 2nd stage and the 3rd stage. I don't know what's the CA. He's formed already. But I drew time as storming, no, any norming, no, or honomo. It drew honomo a very critical point. Now, all your resource, no. Now, who say, goals are all share Kotoko, and the 2 for net, it could have been more. Fortunately, they've had Kwame Poku. But the problem, they say, Dr. Ogum already were both 2 different systems. The 3rd system, our botia has a folk, no. A beer, say Joe, or bet tweaking the kakra at the Kwampuku Ababishim. Or ball 4-3-3 in the first game against Karela, or North. Or ball a back 3 with a 3 central midfielders in a 3-5-2 against Samates, and a Bichimo. Against Adriana Future Stars has folk was switch up about 4-2-3-1. Nani a changing the role of Justice Blade from defense about 15. But at this point, averagely, Kotoko every 90 minutes, you know, or create 10 chances. No, I gifted 8 at the amount opponent, you know. That's a 10 na Kotoko creating. Ubusa say and a Danny goes wa. Ya na kwako yasem. So in turning those chances into goals, you know, Kotoko have had Kwame Poku back in their fold. Say and a coach need be fixing back into the squad. And see that so be bench abetamwa at the Kwampoku ababe shot because Kwampoku I established Kotoko wa bopping wa just no. Kwampoku would always find a way of be fit into the team. I say Joe, baby you drew a very, very, very critical point. Kotoko babe both 2 strikers and I am telling you about fire. In some year me can subject to Kwampoku fitness and how he takes off. But Kwampoku na yenimu no about can abetamwa ho dia say Joe. I think said that would be the last construction point of Dr. Ogum team ya Oshishi. So say back 3 back 4. Lord Damo Patrick said do himself we full backs. Somebody a blown himself on about 4 and 5. And fifth, you know, Justice blame team man himself on a year Jumano. Na team no kwana ni muno no baba ya ba 10 ho ba hwan e na be kan betam wa ho. Men ka kotoko for yaw. Abdurrahman Abdul Yagub e ba set striker ba be kan ho no okodi America. Every show ba for buy no team kan betam wa ho. Now they have Kwame Poku. Say Joe, how's the system going to go? So and then no me go through all this. No ma ba be do point here. E be a doctor be bo mfimfim mienu. And Chemienu, no about 2 strikers up top. Not just was switching from on one traditional systems or they buy out as a coach. I bought a system a bit favor boys and one answer materials or what on the table. So that will be the 4th transitional point tactically for Dr. Ogum in the first round of the Ghana Premier League. You won't come to our board also. Now you're breaking a feather down.
Okay. And now new they're very free on the whole and so and on our
Sergio.
Yes, sir.
Me tell you na me wura ho. Honorable attach asem na o kan say Joe.
Honestly. And say be baso later. Me kan the old the beba. The beba local stories no so kan make it beba. The be discuss no nyina. And no any honorable could do a black one. The fe no ntunche. Na yenko old the Africa stories.
To no aka for the abase the AFCON 2025 no port no aba from port 1 to port 4 say you koba Miriam, and then Hugo Bruce and so I'm making a request to the South African Football Association with regards to say we high profile games ase omo be set to omo team no, they want to make it to the 2026 World Cup. Already they've qualified to AFCON 2025 after that impressive AFCON outing omunya last one of course Ivory Coast no. Okay. And then of course Mikel Sylvester, former Manchester United defender, making a request to Manchester United. Say you koba.
Okay. You go for tria heba nkra to kakra aba. Yeba e dey aka nyina so eba beto am so Kessben television. Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 akra. Otria heba.
Ejo me share with you for no ahwefo nyina ena no pay. Na me from Mra Divine Hope Herbal Center. Ya so ye kese no e wo Kumase Macro Ebusia Kruwa Junction. Yedro no eye otwea herbal powder. We ni edura abedwa so a obia enum bie na onya ayaresa. We ni edura nipa nyina enum bie na ebo mo mapomodin ekosoro. Ene di ebekọ na esi obi fie than dining tables nti anopa no a we ne coffee and nan lipton no no wanom. Ne ho din da mu nyina wo ye adwuma onte bre ebo nipadua no e ma hoden ankasa sonko eba nipadua no mu na yawe biara wo nipadua no mu no eyi afiri ho no mu na anime a obi e wo ntiri no mu asisi ntiri no mu ama afe mogya ntimi nkie no eyi ni nyina afiri ho edo no eye otwea herbal powder. Masem say obi a sabi onya aka nkwanhia be 10 years ago na ene eja ne sisiare kwan kora waye bia na enko obi a sabi wa driver ni otwi amiaka otwi bus otwi ka kwa atri na watena sia masisi na genesis ni ya ne ya no wona no motwa herbal powder obi oye kuani oye mesini oye school ni watena sia menne eja ne sisiare severe waist pain de bia wono maduro na enko no wona no maduro friend say otwea herbal powder we obi a wosisi ye wo ya pa de bia pon kofi a so da ho na nkura tietia wosisi achi ansa na adwo wa penku ano wo hye de asra ansa na adwo wa wi penkila bi ansa na adwo no una ono otwea herbal powder obi a sebi mpadua kokwa fifi wo ni padua no kokko ma ye mbom de bia wani ye wo hene de bia na wo kwan wo minimu saa mesro wona ono otwea herbal powder kokko ntie na wugya wona ya mogya ba nya asam ketwa kokoboro na atwea ba na eye wo ya sebi se wanya adura eka de bia wo ye mo atimti de bia wo mo adura eka ansa na watimi agya wonan mesro wona wonom otwea herbal powder na kokko ne se fifi wo se kokko tata mogya wo mo kokoboro atwe ba wo ni nyina ati afiri honom na watimi asori anya hoden akoye adwuma obi anadwo wontumi nna wana obi opia bontin bedwonso wadwonso amade ache sani pa no motwea herbal powder obi wona kora ne honam nyina ye ne ya ne honam tutu no na ne gususi ya na ade ache se we anadwo obi ada no ono nkwa no si honom na ohwe tv na obo games wontumi nna mesro wona wonom otwea herbal powder na asiesie wo nipadua no na asayare na mawo na ho atimi atɔ obi o hare to asesa eba na ntu etimi twe no na eye ne ya na tuturu no de duku no de abode abom yesi wonya sciatica wanum no obi abi okọ clinic okọ hospital ye woni mpane ye mane nuonum wa ya enko wo na no otwea herbal powder wote ba ko saa wote ano a na de nyina agu nso hiem wonum ana fra wonom ne nyina once asa na be bia yawe ne hye bia na ekoyi ne pie na etu na firi honom na watimi ade wo ho eye abusu enchemfa num bi ne nya yaresa sabi wo da bp doso with the pressure do so the bia one no maduro over 10 15 20 years obi de sabi oyoba owo ye operation ne bae wa ye bia enko beba bi de wa ye bia enko anum no saa enam nyina kodwo to awu edafom tima una wonom otwea herbal powder we ba ko na wote ano a wo de agu nso hiem unum ana afra kama wanum ne nyina once ho atimi atɔ de bia no motwe herbal powder e bidro kroje bibia emfremu enti any side effect bia say me benum na da achia be ha me dabi enti sa num otwe herbal powder we ye be man 40 years and the world team say be man atwewrem afon ayeketua bi ayelenge ene oba 4 years de eya yepe emu ahoɔden na sa wona onom otwea herbal powder me kama sam say yare ma bosu nyina so yare a ne side effect ne so ye bema ekumu bema enti na wa team say first na team no obehia ba ko mienu miensa ene ba ko no kra ya asem boachi bi din wa yare ho pa na ye 2 minutes petere pia no awie oto ha won team so biem ye betwetwe na ye nde enso biem wa ye me mesra wo eno nom China fo no ne ɛne ɔba mfa nkɔda ɛnoma aphrodisiac o na ɛbɛha wo after 5 years ɛno no wobɛno na nkɔrɛ ma ɛnyɛ adwuma ɛnɛ yi nomaduru ɛbɛsa yareɛ no na de ahoɔden so nkɔ bam nti woyɛ bɛrima na ɔbɛrima awu kodwo tɔ abagye agye tuo no na sɛ ɛnyɛ sunsum mu asɛm yareɛ ne maa ne wu kodwo tɔ a adura ohia ɛyɛ wɔtwea herbal powder ɛno yareɛ ne kɔ no na ahoɔden ne bam na ɛbɛgyinam sɛbi okɔ so a ɛnkɔtɔ baako pɛsɛi sɛ mekɔnom na me nom baako pɛsɛi no dɔkta ma nom baako ma ehunu so mesrɛw baako pɛsɛi ɛmmoa wo okɔ a wantɔ koraa no edu enum box baako no ɔtɔ bɛsi wɔ na wo deɛ nom no na wɔtwehwɛ adeɛ yareɛ ne kɔ wɔgyina brane deɛ mekama sɛm sɛ yareɛ ɛba a yɛpɛ ano aduro sɛ wonum aduro baako bosome mmiɛnsa bosome nan na ɛnkɔ ya wote ho gyedeɛ yi enti ɔtwea yɛ me sɛ kɔtɔ yi wanom na bosome wanhu hwee wote ho gyedeɛ yi sesa wɔn nsa nimakyi nkɔwu nyame tumi nti obi nnum ɔtwea na wɔtwea ho danseɛ ma da sɛn sɛ yɛ aduro yɛ adwuma na ɛsa yareɛ tu yareɛ ase nti na bɛyɛ mehyɛ wo nkura sɛ yareɛ ba a pɛ aduro fa ka no na de wo ho na bronya yie bɛdi bronya yie bɛwuram yɛde ahoɔden na ɛbɛwura kɔdi bronya no yɛbɛtɔ ba so aka ho hɔ nom a ba no ntumi nkɔtɔ bi bronya no ntumi nkɔ aseɛ wafei wobɛka dɛm mesrɛ da bi adura bɛsa wo yareɛ ma ɔpɔmuden na watumi asɔre akɔyɛ adwuma na bronya mu watumi agye w'ani ɛwɔ mu sɛ wopɔ ɔtwea no bi atɔ a mesrɛ wo wopɛ bi atɔ a fa me numbers nnɛ frɛ me ɛyɛ 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 and 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37 uwo kumasi ya baby to duro bia wo se mepe otwe heba pa na bi me to akwakonom obenya bi na aboawo na asaw yare uwo nkran a Kessben FM ye fie honom a sekede no bebrebe e wo honom o Kashi Draglin ane Ashama Ekus Pharmacy e ho ebi gu honom takrade fo beko AA mensa ho bebrebe wo takrade kofori afo mbeko Gapsen Pharmacy bebrebe e wo ne honom tamale fo beko PK Gombila okɔ no hɔ a ebi wɔ hɔ uwo sunya cap heba ɛwɔ stadium hɔ no ma ɛne nim deɛ FM no anase mata de search de din hwɛ ne mu okɔ hɔ abanya bi atɔ sɛ uwo brekum a mesrɛw kɔ abrosami ensa wo sɛ me former champion anase me Clement heba ɔno so ɛwɔ station hɔ no ma okɔ hɔ no ma abanya bi atɔ Man Sky enso so ɛwɔ dɔma okɔ hɔ no ma abanya bi atɔ ɛwɔ no hɔ no mo owas ɛwɔ takwa ɛduro no yɛ ɔtwea heba powder woyɛ bɛrima na wayɛ mmerɛ yare tete wa tobi no no nya yaresa ɔba bi kɔyɛ family planning ya menkasa nya bi kɔ ho kyerɛ ba awɔdɔ so wɔntimi ahwɛ nkora da bɛyɛ asɛm na ɛso ɔkɔyi yɛ no ɛne ne message no ɛma biem ate kɔ asizi obi deɛ bɛ 2 days na atwa obi deɛ ba na yase ɛyɛ ne ya obi abɛte ne nka wɔ ntam hɔ nom wo saa ɔba no to aduro no a wei yɛmfa nso hye ɔba ho fa nom wobɛfrɛ me numbers no na makyerɛ deɛ wobɛyɛ no a wobɛnom a sɛ 2 years 3 years mpo na ɛmaayɛ na sɛ wonya menopause nko adeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛba woyɛ ɔbaa ɛkwan no sɛe ɛnka wɔ hɔ yi sɛ wankasa woyɛ ɔbaa no kora ɔmpɛ wotɔ aduro no a frɛ me na mɔdeɛ yɛ no na fa siesie nipadua ɛnku na ɛwura hɔ no ɛmfa hwee mmerɛ wo ɛyɛ yare a wɔn mogya num nti ɔnom a yare ne kɔ a na asiesie kwan no pɔtuo bi wɔn nkyɛnkyɛn hɔ bia no na akla na firi hɔ nom ɛkwan na yɛ kama smooth na naba ahemfie a wɔtumi ato ne bo ase atena ase adidi ama no nti ɔbaa sɛ wopɛ aduro ɛbɛbɔ wo ho ban ɛbɛsiesie wɔ ama ɔbaa na yɛ ɔbaa sima nkasa ɛne ɔtwea herbal powder wote gu nso hyiam na wano na so ɔbaa deɛ wofrɛ me na makyerɛ wo deɛ wobɛyɛ no ɛsiane sɛ mekama sɛm sɛ ɔbaa ne fie nyɛ dɛ na sɛ yare ha ma a ɔmo ntimi nka na hyɛ ntoma mu ɛnɛ mumpie ɔmaa na mmɛka mumpie na mmɛka sɛ ɔbaa wɔ na wokunu wɔm so wayɛ mmerɛ ɛnɛ wɔntimi ɛne wo nna yie ma ho ntɔw ɛne gye ni hɔ nom a to ɔtwea herbal powder fa kɔma no asa sɛ wowɔ gɔɔ so a gya herbal wokɔ no hɔ a wobɛnya bi atɔ gya herbal ɔwɔre bato no so no abɛsa no so wɔpɛ no ɔwɔ wobɛnya bi atɔ aduro no ɛyɛ aduro a ɔnnom na aboa wo na asaw yareɛ na wo ho atumi atɔ watumi asɔre akɔyɛ adwuma because it was a Vinasia, no Kofilumina for Siahonomo, Kohabina be ato, Junior Asamoah, and so I was Sanso, Kohabina be ato, Buanak Pharmacy, and so I was a Shibakwai, or Chanubi Awa, Okohabina be ato, Machoba Timi Ako Dunkau, Eat every hour, Okohan, and also a be Ewan Honomo, to Ocheheba powder, Tiguns was Yemonum, Ayaresa, me, a man at 2 million, Dr. Aji. Oh, said the BMC or Bower 7 gate. Wouldn't share them was be a man. First, second, third, fourth. Last one, 7 no. No, but team IG. A corner year pa. Now, time you 2 minutes or buying to me IG that. The way I'm rest out the offer numbers now. Fanaba Mika, no more sorry, I don't know. 0591
0591
56
56
55
55
57
57
0551
0551
22 82 81 and 0550
0550
63 90 37 but the offer numbers no a wo catch say me time so a na ye the key bi aka wotwea no ho na ye the amount na wo ho atimi ato
Kessben diasa enum pepepe na dumi no abo 11:25 enti yento adwumede no eso awa Mohammed Brian afi mamintiu da wodi Brian
Sergio, the draw for the AFCON 2025 no yebeye no 27th of January make next month no na ye the port na ba for the groups no ohe port one ye wo Morocco, ye wo Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria and Ivory Coast. E honom na port one no, these are the list of nations or what it means say more and more the same port no. Say you say chire mama mam for atiasia muntimi enwuremu into the same group. Ye be picky one from each port ni akoye and ohe port one say you all these nations say wo honom na obia aye country a win the Africa Cup of Nations da including the latest one aye Ivory Coast or win ye ewo the 2023 our bra o host ye esa win the competition for the first time since 2006 when Egypt did so on home soil. Osa he portuna e honom ne ye wo Cameroon ye wo Mali, Tunisia, South Africa, DR Congo and Burkina Faso. When we also are nations at least there were some of them who have won the competition before. And all these nations say our group now at least ebinuma bomomo de power for Cameroon 5-time champions, Mali at a point in time runner up, Tunisia 1-time champions, Ubeka South Africa hosted and won in 1996, DR Congo 2-time champions and Burkina Faso Oka the runners up in 2013 edition when the competition was staged in South Africa. Gabon so any Angola, Zambia, Uganda, Equatorial Guinea and then Benin. Wemo and other countries are more portray. Some of the countries are making a return. Benin, MSC out in the last edition, Ewo AFCON, Ewo Cote d'Ivoire. Uganda, so since 2019, back this time around, they are there. And then Gabon, also after hosting in 2017, they were there in 2021 when we were in group with them. Omo Messi out Ewo Ivory Coast. This time around, they are now back into the tournament. And Bekoso next year, 2025. And then, of course, the last spot is spot 4. Ehonomne Mozambique, Comoros Island, yewo Tanzania, Sudan, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. Botswana, Bemeje say a few way one of the years omo bekai omo sports history pa because for the first time a person from that country won 200 meters Olympic gold medal. Meka Leslie Tebogo. And so almost a crown the year by qualifying to the AFCON for the second time. Their maiden edition or edition of Mumeki or debut was way back 2012 when Gabon and Equatorial Guinea co-hosted the competition. Some years on, around 12 years, Botswana have managed to secure their second AFCON appearance, and I think say one of the best years in their sporting history. So Botswana back. Zimbabwe also they missed out during the last tournament. Kosia Pierre Sudan and so port 4 and Sudan also they missed out Ivory Coast. Abiabe Kai said in 2021 Cameroon they were there, but this time around Kosia Pierre Mobile. So Wemo and the porter the AFCON 2025 group draw now. Nyame Boa 27th of January 2025 yɛbɛyɛ group no na amanfoɔ bie hu group a ɛkɔdam a ɔkɔdam ɛwɔ tournament no ba yɛnkae sɛ tournament no ɛɛba so December 2025 to January 2026 so tournament no initially na nka ɛwɔ sɛ ba sɛ between June and July of next year but due to FIFA Club World Cup expanded edition ɔmo de abɛhwɛ June July no deɛ a push CAF calendar no ama ɔmo de tournament no akɔ January 2026 ebe ende na ahyɛ December 2025 so you were virtually 1 year to the AFCON 2025 edition a ɛkɔba so sɛ jo minim ɛno a wɔhɛ game between Monaco and then PSG in the Liga no one incident I take the shine of the game ɛyɛ Winfred Singo and then goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma. Winfred Singo was one of the influential guys during the recent AFCON tournament ɛkɔ Cote d'Ivoire. On some occasions, unhu Sergio Oreya, on no the right back the Ivory Coast team no. On the likes of Mohamed Salisu and AS Monaco. And no incident na baby I could tia Gigi Donnarumma no Sergio. It take the shine out of that game now. No. Honestly, it was so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, Gigi Donnarumma, the videos, any senior net, picture, how, Sergio, like, and you're good for someone to watch the incident to see. Honestly, and but this is what happened during that game between Winfred Singo and then Gigi Donnarumma in the 4-2 loss between Monaco and then PSG, or French Liga. No. Sergio, Mikel Sylvester, former Manchester United defender, and one make a request, say, Manchester United must go for Brian Mbeumo. Make the Cameroonian international or Sesina Kain Edima Brentford. Ohe Modima Wadanedi for Brentford since their time or back into the Premier League for the first time in over 70 years. Brentford was one of the teams more Premier League no pay how they qualify okay in terms of your championship first second. They went through a playoff and since they came into the Premier League, they've never turned back. And consistently, they've always been performing. One of the guys you can never ever every performance at Brentford done a D Premier League no Brian Mbeumo. So no na Mikel Sylvester there to just say Manchester United making sure say going to the next season they must secure the signature of the Cameroon international. Hugo Bruce and I say South African paying for no high profile games man because the national team national team are dominated by local based talents. Omo share any foreign guys about top leagues unlike previously when they were the likes of Lucas Larebe at Leicester City, Ubenya McFish at Charlton, Ubenya Benny McCarthy at FC Porto, Ubenya Deron Barkley, the likes of Sean Bartlett. These guys have performed to the top level. But South Africa says they have to depend on their local guys. And per the performance of Modern they showed an impressive tournament at Ivory Coast, coming third in the medal zone for the first time since 2000. And they've went again to qualify to the next AFCON. Now the target is to qualify to the World Cup. Since 2010 when they hosted, they've never stepped their foot in a tournament in terms of World Cup. So also a high profile games.
Okay. Awal Mohammed. The amount reportedly spent on renovations in the past 8 years alone will construct 2 modern stadiums. The pressing questions remain. How are these renovations executed and what criteria guide the process? It's astonishing that only in Ghana can a stadium be renovated yet still fail to meet CAF requirements shortly afterwards. Setting politics aside, we must acknowledge that we are our own worst enemies if these allegations prove to be true. Ohineba Kwachi, Cologne, Germany, anyway, a brain. Yekofa Dr. Dawood in Krato, Kakra Abasisia, Nyabeto Sudia Mama. Yenchakra.
And we are your friend, Dr. Dawood. Menameda Dawood Heba Hospital. Na enna meso ena ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules, Wodja Manswa, and ne Ubia di Huadansie. Na duwe edutwem. Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment. Or se fetchi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or CC na adie wom. Na drum ye duwe adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se, o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumra. nansa bia no na wode bi abɔ asawa wobɛtumi de atua wodware wie a Dawood ointment wode te ne fa sra taa bere koro na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wode yenko na yenko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment adrowe me straighten and welding the toda me pon adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so minya Dawood 360 na me nomo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no the adrowe de edi masema ma no be di so asema ma
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentumi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hoden pa ma metumi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa akospreda me secret na nu ani e bigdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sori anopa me twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so be so te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that's the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist adwuma me ye en kare na me pega ade na me nsakura antimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock me sisi se se Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bia to
odofo se watibi aduro ya me ka ho asem no ho adanse e ne wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment any Dawood 360 capsules.
Yo, yema munyina kwa babium eba midfield action Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra. Joe, tell Newton that his second approach against Kumasi Asante Kotoko won't work. Hey, sir, he should stop discussing our beloved club and talk about gold stars. This current Kumasi Asante Kotoko team is better than the 2002 squad. The coach only needs to create one conductor of the team who will direct the affairs on the field. If you had a better player like Gordon Bloody, who will have scored 4 goals during first half of the game against, he will have scored 4 goals against Hearts of Oak in the first half. San Francisco Grace Light Educational Complex, Ahinima Kokobin News Site, and the message we and so every. We as a Newton made his first 11 before Hearts of Oak played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now I want him to make another 11 after the game. Today is my birthday, boss. Okay, your friend saying, oh, okay, crucial Raul. If you just say that, you say, yeah, wish you happy birthday. I mean, what? The bia na with the messages at me abre na otunkwam na the opposite yakobo yemo bia no onyema
Message you order about twice. I don't know why.
What's that?
Sir Newton, Kotokone has 11.
After yeah, also anya bi.
And no class way.
Oh, okay.
And then I was
new Brahana Bebia or the changes beba. So before the game, oh yeah. Into no beer or after the game, do ya no and I saw Mrs. Sano. Based on performance now, who no or Sanchez so aya, Kobe and Sa said or year before. Because before the game, no, you're 6-5 Kotoko. Yeah.
Oh, said you know, before the game, no. I think the criteria will be the total performance of the players within the season. And not Kotoko has match. Until you're picking individuals in the games on my bunina. And all that I say, we be na. Until Kotoko has a bull now, second on ya. That would be different. And only a one game as against certain number of games played within the season.
So we should count number of games now. Ya bono. Until be a way so performance our players put you up no be influence in the kakra. Yes.
Performance. Performance.
Because obi clearance.
It means it's 15 matches.
Obi clearance back. Edge man of the match finism. Amfa. Bia obi performance or chere Sunday no.
Ebia de
matches and the way that the nina no betiswa.
Anything as 70 million.
Who they want can one.
Oh, you know, no, maybe I bet you make 1 or 2 changes.
And now, Pacronica.
It will be bet me you should say the worker say, give Obi or
and mind you, the Pacronica said Chinchina on Susano. Also, the Bayer no one, Nana says,
I said the Bayer no one.
Yes, it was in the first 11 after the game.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean say on Susano.
Okay. As for names, I'm a place on my performance season now. No one and I know you're almost have a boy you. We answer now. Goalkeeper has been exceptional from the very first day.
Okay.
Or says he be born on Babona and Semobu and something the finger back home.
But one may or born upon.
Some may can't dear me before. To her and son, no bani G, plaster, and I know a debo. A Chelsea coach, you know, trust when you move at home watching.
Okay.
And yes, I mean, who do brief with their man.
Okay.
A Chelsea coach, you know, trust it when you move. And he's been exceptional for us to folk this season. The same thing applies to the goalkeeper and Sani Muhammad Awamubi. When players me inside this season on my exceptional for us folk. Of the 3 back who was absent, but the 2 that played showed it. Well, it depends on Newton how we say an 11.
All right. And see, young Newton at the Bebre said no also no maintain it or kind.
What general young the Black Galaxy camp almost prepared towards Ghana and in Nigeria Kensi Bekoso Wakra Sports Stadium. Na general 50 players and a coach Masiu Didi Dramani. What two nsa at the from or Sonny so am 50 no and the national teams no the Nigeria and so ebebone Nigeria bebo abra bomo any Benin and sana Ghana yensu yabom Ghana any Cote d'Ivoire na bebo 3 p.m. Our Ghana man soccer of excellence pram and a kinse ne bekoso na for Nigeria so ni Benin abo e de afanda 17 wafo zombie tournament as say e koso den shene so see do semi-finals. You do semi-finals. Abwaje da Costa, assistant coach at the team no, and was sabre teams now bo make change no bia modimono I was through ye papa and yet teams are bo modimono our form and nunti ogidi yesem a performance yombe dedi a kwisia Sunday ebe no and ebema Ghana yehu se wo mo ebetime abomodin wo ye tosom e the stories yemfan tuja Black Galaxies wo mo camp mo prepare ahead of Ghana game, no, almost so many support ye Papa Razak Simpson, Albert Amwa, and then Benjamin Asari. Almost so many support. Some of Babeta Womochi, Abra woman Nigeria ebebo. No way and some more Black Galaxies place in there to ahead of game one. Womo ene a Nigeria and Superbomb. Na incomodie nimunum and the beto job omudin commode far a ye game no and na womo a discussing match a cosum. Ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium. Albertamwa or Kasafa was a match and then a tough game pan or boy against House of Work. What channel journey at the game no?
Oh, you gave me a very tough game.
And somewhere Albert Amwa what the 2 jam at the Fakotoko game or one boy Benjamin Sari so Kasai. What's a Sabre Kotoko game no? Yeah, a court has work supporters and in Tiasi. Oma boy more matches at the omenim. Second round crown omunyam boy. Into omun discuss a matches akano than say kotoko game no and omajene ebekoso.
Kakra mekani
Somewhere a Benjamin Asaro, a goalkeeper, a de ma Krasovok, and also and a Dapomu, a de the Black Galaxies, one more camp and one Makasa, and therefore game about on Sunday, 3 p.m. our Crash Sports Stadium. Sanso and on my discuss game one more Ebo Boy, a Ghana Premier League in Shannon. So Premier League, you know, you bet also on Sunday. And then MTNFA Cup Jono about Betoja, teams some more Premier League, you know, Mini, Accra Zavok, Accra Lions, Dreams. Samsung other sorry teams are one more Greater Accra and Water Regional, one more Eniem, Accra House of Oak, Accra Lions, Dreams, Golden Kicks, FC Nanya, Atam Divisa, Home Stars, True Democracy, Kotoku Shining Stars, and then Dambot, Oba Santa Regional, Asante Koroko Nations, Kim Faisal, Park Academy, Samsona Bichim, and so a qualify and so Brekum Chelsea, Swatrama Young Apostles, Doma Unity, Techima Liberty, and then DBB, almost so a qualifying 10 and a run of 32. No, even Team Sam, almost so a bit me a bona general, Yanko Parliament, and Honorable Samuel Atachiam, what di two just sabre, or GDS Sika. Ye do ura ye sports no mono. I was here she na ye sikano ye pass and fast war. A bit my basikane so ye at their mind dance, a bit me invest our baby na. We a honorable Atachi and some of the two or parliament or MP for a Buaka South.
May the soul of this great man, Mr. Courtney, rest in peace. Honorable Speaker, a dimension to this statement that I want to stress is that probably we've not done a cost-benefit analysis as to how sports will add to our GDP. And it's important. If sports is just for entertainment, but it is not of serious economic value to this country, we will not use our meager resources for sports. So, Honorable Speaker, I am of the humble view that people are touting sports, underfunding of sports. It's about time that we have a blueprint and do proper cost-benefit analysis that apart from we exporting cocoa and apart from gold and the rest of them, there is a financial return if we should money in the area of sports. And that is what we also inform governments to realize that there is another revenue stream, which is sports. And when you know it will benefit in the long run, then investing in that place will make a lot of sense. And as has been expressed,
when someone MP for Buakwa South, Samuel Atachia, or the Atuja Ewo, was also Kasai, what's here sports and to football, na fe yentia coaches cap, na Black Stars, they be na Black Stars at Tiakuma, a yadia haji papa, Patisicano, ye de call there, but I was here Sicano, a ye kakra.
So I am of the humble view that our sports people who want to make a fetish out of sports, and we go and we lose. The Black Stars are giving us a lot of pain and the rest of it. And the coaches are being underpaid, all kinds of challenges that we are facing. But if anything matters to us as a nation, and we want to invest properly in it, let's cost it. And let's see the return on the investment. Probably it will be a paradigm shift for this nation. If not, we will not even celebrate heroes any longer, because who is a hero if what he's trying to do does not benefit the entire nation? So I want to commend the maker of the statement for his resourcefulness as always, and I want the nation to look at this dimension of sports. I'm grateful to
Honorable Atachia, MP for Buakwa South or the two our parliament. Sanso and honorable MP friend Patrick Buama ono so nina no atom wose ono na MP for Kwankwe Central wose ogidi say sabre ya Olympic Games ya kwa 72 years ni ye koye 5 medals pe enienya enu nti wose ya Olympic Games na yetimi prepare ye papa ya kwa contingents awodo na edeko na so 72 years only 5 medals nti wose ehwe eno so
that 72 years of Ghana's participation in the Olympic Games has only medals. Mr. Clement Corte only laid the addition of only 4 medals to what he got for Ghana in 1952. Mr. Speaker, this also requires, that we have to relook how we train our Olympians and all our sports personalities to be able to win more medals in the coming Olympics. Mr. Speaker, it was very sad for Ghana to have gone to the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, not to have won a medal. The last time we won a medal was in Tokyo in 2020, where Techi also won a medal in boxing. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the cost of preparing our Olympic athletes, you also agree with me that a lot more has to be done in the technical aspect of preparing these sportsmen. It's good that we participate in the games, but it requires that we put in a lot more to be able to win more medals. Mr. Corte is gone. He's gone as a hero. He did his best for the country. He won us a medal, and we are paying tribute to him. But those in charge of our sports, and I know Mr. Neil Ante van der Poel will be speaking, has a lot to do in the area of sports to be able to achieve or attain more medals, either at the Olympics, the World Cup, or other junior competitions that will be participating in. May his soul rest in peace. But it's very sad.
Wey some honorable Patrick Buama, the no so ade atudwa ade afa nhihia ede fa Olympic Games awodo yakwa for the past 72 years only 5 medals and ayenya yento so Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association next week omo last meeting discusses awodo abra empono womo afi said nyamesi akonyina no womo ebe meeting next week nafe womo advocating down for the year no say omo say nyama no ekoyi amfa momo na say ekoyi David Oklu assistant coach enema kotoko say odenini akire amanone okolo togolomi ohone bia oni ASOTR okosan contract momo a woni omo ekwakoye ejuma enso ho hasebo kecha no mbom Premier League no 7 p.m. Bronya League no baso 7 p.m. Shanasu League no Friday and Saturday, Sunday games embaso because of Black Galaxies. Na fe yabo game Monday, na fe on the first, na fe atwaso Premier League no. Omuchemu a popular stand 30 Ghana Series, Central and 30 Ghana Series, and a VIP 100 and a VVIP so womuji 150 Ghana Series and so January FNCA.
Okay. Yo, yedi esi ye kwabana ya behwe story si emu enso kakra Newton Latte Marriage that for the messages about as we maybe and so the Emma Omo who was behind the interview that was done among Benjamin Asari, Razak Simpson and Albert Amoa at the Galaxy's camp. Both Albert Amoa and Benjamin Asari spoke as amateur players who need to be trained on how to answer some questions behind the camera. Well, I at least expected them to answer those questions on the El Clasico. Did they forget they were on national assignment? They should have pushed it under the carpet and rather talk fully on the Nigerian game. Okay. Lastly, I totally agree with Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa on their pending investigations on various sports stadia. And they shouldn't forget to investigate the All-African Games. Abebio Michael, the way free UK, Abreye. The oral team should not only concentrate on sporting loots. Remember Reverend Amisha Dai of GR in Pacho, yeah, the sports in the first sports, Nananaro.
Of course.
Yes.
Loot no say enye sports nkwa.
Yes, sports nkwa.
But ye interest yes sports nti.
Yes.
Ye the attention akọ.
Akọ sports no. Nti ye ka eno ho nsem bebre no say stadium renovation no and all African games teach you know say others or her and also no ombe ho hwehwemu.
Of course.
Yeah. Nti ho na no ehia mbamcho all others and the politicians no be di muduma. Yen fancy na yenko the Penise doctor Muzu nso aso na yenko fan krato kakra bi mfiri ho. Ye ba e de aka nyina bebre.
Kwaba ba Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Na mikamisem Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters. We ye the garlic aye di plus enubna nuntini eni ahaban mako 14 ya kan fa ite duro na hu odin wo soro pa mu amu de garlic ye ye dey afraid ru we die os de bia ni pressure wo soro the hypertension onum Amuzu garlic bitters is going to regulate the pressure die ni die high sugar level and I said die time bia bo se oda obedu so ebri anadwo kakra wo ne numu ay dry kakra na su kom de wo sa how na je wo hia Amuzu garlic bitters untini mu asisi moja no etimi ni akona beye wo mu enti amata mo bia wo nsei na 83 edura American farmer no Amuzu garlic bitters obi se doctor me brepa nsamade na ho ede mame Dr. Amuzu my meduma dini nyine wie unya boga se ba ko se gumu a obeda na ho uwo weak immune system obehia immune booster garlic pekesefra se niam we e boost immune system pa na nuanka se timia fight nyarewa uwo dishe bia stroke aka na to form to miensama no odanti aka na wabre ne home wo soro pa na kuma ebose keep hey oda fifre bet ni pa na fifre tino do hia Amuzu garlic bitters die ne to ase twhwe ne pa yie de kan sciatic pains no ase sciatic no ne to ase twhwe no pa ababa na nanti nyina wonya Amuzu garlic bitters mo wie woye gyan ho aduma itema modi ho moja wie na awie ama obodi de bie na 83 what is radia na anase wo high cholesterol why kesi abroso ana se bitamu biara bo se na oteso kan palpitation unya Amuzu garlic bitters no mu a sa how ni nyina e be free ho eya na kakra refree ade de ohia Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters it detoxify the body efi boni enya free de pedua no mu essence bua mamoja no dia fusani yie pa. It also controls urine flow. The odun so basa onso be hia Amuzu garlic bitters edro way e dia pretty pharmacy herbal shop biara mu open raise mi se bia fanama na otibi su na free for further and better direction. Amuzu herbal clinic na Maudi Hio
Eti emraso Newton latte marriage atas why kradwa fa we no din kan mame say obasisemu ana say ube maintain the okan no combine 11 how to focus and take otokono na fi fa na de no kan ho ansa na discussions no ya shase e studio ha new
chief. All right, Sergio Masom our studio has say now how our combine 11 after game Sasai kakra but of course I'll be making some 3 changes to combine 11 no me pass be picking the screen so quickly now yeah run it through how okay yeah Sergio me the Benjamin Asare na da me go post my head of Kamara Mohammed and Frederick Asare of Kumasi Asante Kotoko me bo Samuel Amofa on me left in the back 3 me bo Samba O'Neal Ngombani e won finfin me bo Kevin Osei Asibe all right so 3 back me Samuel Amofa of us folk every honomo at the Joseph Ablo Ababe show to show TV no so me ansana wachire no Samuel Amofa and a wo nsabe nkum so pa as a left back as a left central defender hono me yes side Joseph Ablo Aba hono na ma maintain Samba and a Kevin Osasibe and a Benjamin Asare so Amofa out Joseph Ablo in Midfield no me maintain obi a wo bia apart from Emmanuel Antwi me yin free hono Emmanuel Antwi performance of free bench by no and so many
ball ni nyina obebo to go ba nti osabe te me kwa chire kra Emmanuel Antwi out inti Manu in eti fifi two no be inti Manu ni Justice Blay na Emmanuel Antwi so mayi na free ho in the final third me ball Sani Mohammed and ni Jira Hamza ne Albert Amwachi Sani Mohammed out Martin Kakari in so Kakari ba body Jira Albert Amwa and Hamza Isech me maintaining Hamza Isa me maintaining Albert Amwa Sani Mohammed out Emmanuel Antwi out Samuel Amufa out typical 3-4-3 formation with my kind of 3-5-2 Benjamin Asare and a better me go post him. So Joe, and no.
And he says, "I call you say repeat, mama 3-5-2 formation. No, mama players in the view."
All right, say so formation. No, not just Samuel will fight for House of Folk out. No, Joseph Abulo Ababeshim. Next, defenders me and sending no. Akwa yes a House of Folk back up and Kevin Osasibe. It's Kevin Osasibe Benjamin Asare Samba and an India Abulo. Now 2-2 no. 15 for the United Kotoko 4 into what they mean check 2 plus 4 na koye Kotoko 6. To the Albert Amwa Esabe Soswa na akwa 7. Na House folk akwa Kevin Osasibe, Martin Kakari and Hamza Isa. Omom and sorry, goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. So akwa 4 as against 7. And no 4-7 instead of 6-5. Akwa 4-7.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
All right, sir. Kumasa Sante Kotoko Eguso I building a new team yan kind of sir because so share I hope we buy any ba benya team no Patrick Asiedu Lord Amwa Ablo Samba all of them are better Amwa Emmanuel Antwi Saka Dauda Obiaba Berominti virtually we are talking about a new team. New teams usually go through some series of phases and upon me bomu now me buno quickly akodia. This was the first formation Dr. Prosper Ogum at the ball Etia Karela, Nalerigu, Nashariga Sports Complex, all the way, north. Now, Oshaya, Mo Kamara and the Damulo, Damwa, Ismat, Menkamo Yao, Ismat, Ebo, left back, or America, Kakra, Kodi Babia, or no say, Juma, Samba Ablo, typical back four. In Finfino or Bonnie and San, in Timanu, Che Jamana, and Emmanuel Antwi, and a attack and also me and San. Baba ya bo benkuma famo ni fa fam ya pitami du akwa and a top no Albert Amwa. So Osha Dr. Ogun from the days of dwarfs and a wafano and in the first days in Kumasi Sante Kotoko by favorite in a system of peperi in 15 for no control on the ball in a final third of a speed on chain and we hear finisher our top and two who's wa bolomote usually otabo one striker per our top. We are the winning 1-0. Now 1-0 no, o share ya Karela Mbruno Subebre, and no and Mobaya, a Babadru, I mean, kind of sell boss in Omobo home. Now, Doctor, bless Bakumi and UBSF Fimu changes be a Chemian San Nakotoko and Tiasia. Doctor Huntreben Adia coming last season, Huntreben about back for an affiliate dear Naba. But o share ya, Doctor said, say, on your creativity will attack. And so, in order to improve the level of creativity in the team, you know, and we'll push Patrick Asiedu and Lord Amwa, of which Omo profile by 60% of the time, almost 70. Omo common him saying so we defend it. It's the doctor who says when you win gets naturally when the team no dia. Oba pushi Lord and Patrick akona nim kakra no the Justice Blay ababishim. It's in 52 no koye che dwamana and team manu. And obo a dynamic number 10. I will be back to this topic. Dynamic number 10 behind two strikers in Abetamwa and a che bar for Elvis. In a typical 3-5-2 or 3-4-3, be able to be either home. But in changes in the because that still goes no and back now dry until against some test or boss and the can koshebi or buy a second to criteria, but the man to me and share goes to no criteria. To us, no, the same formation, no, a call, a koshia, but United, Ewan and for Suja war, a hodia, Yema Dr. Ogumpa, because all can one far better one call. It's not a question of us, son and son and son. And no ye changes bebre Justice Blay by Chirobi Emmanuel Antwi team manu be protect you but money pay no na chese akwakonya baba ya e wo number 10 ho now the differences between baba ya and Emmanuel Antwi say ba ko dynamic number 10 and ba ko classical number 10 meaning say baba ya apart from 10 no all to me manachi e ma yadwuma wo emfimfia na ya kira ba bia amfa ma wo e 10 no be support 11 and white 11 and 7 no obo ne 10 adwuma na sa. But Emmanuel Antwi dynamic number 10 say, Otimi dane no 6, Otimi dane no 8, Otimi dane no 10 in the same game. It took the typical number 10 adwuma e bi at that time no drop here deep. So doctor made sure so bebo in team manu and Emmanuel Antwi. Former midfield no with the composition of Patrick Asiedu and Lord Amwa na 4. no boss Saka down na cheba for go ama omufiri betwem no na kotoko da form. That means say abetam woni ho attack no shallow and a bit empty. Okay, yanko yenim na no after the champ game no sesa beba na top striker na anya ba. But all bano or the sesaye and a buy in terms of strategies. So doctor made sure say Justice Blair back three no me pemwo won finfin ha se amenya watena se calculate niema and na switch it to a typical double pivot between Justice Blair and the team Manu as pivot 1 and pivot 2. Omanimu pair no and the baba ya buy. Na domino start here. Oh, na doctor dey and watch the Emmanuel form no call form, maybe send call form changes bebre, but 2 pivot no juma no. So nobody missed Emmanuel entry in the presence no. Eti Osha Doma game no ekoye, and even though doctor when him Doma, but way Doma we visit no was a bit different and extraordinary. Or call at the time and we also 4 successive games at Waso. Now I'll call a fortress of the host. It was a bit difficult to go in a way because I will bench Emmanuel entry, but doctor did it miraculously. 4-2-3-1 year Juma with Babaya standing between Saka and a Wisdom. It too should near area Hana Saka and yen a natural habitat. Saka on penny far from Open Kuma from no travel 29 fans, no Timiko. A teenager say who formation ya a show with Tim Sadat to be in Sessa, Ebetimia Saba. A Hono Kotoko any 2 goals against Adriana. It was also the first time and I was done Fernando started Elben Kuma from Ediama Kumasa Santa Kotoko. Now no cover so much a 2-0 no, not just saying change winning team into doctor decide the same formation no 4-2-3-1 and the first see the next opponent. Now a hodi and Jumano SC in House of Folk. So 4-2-3-1 no, not just how can Doma and he has for games in the Boma, 2 biggest games for Kotoko, while more Emmanuel entry. No, Emmanuel Lantry was the fulcrum of that midfield right from the beginning of the season. Now, Doctor Timia's close power bench brandy as only form in Tino, not only results, not a man for a young with the power. Now, no such one, ni far from an Saka, ni far from Akobenkum, and a Pitamidu Abam Ababeti has for long striker Abetamwa. Not just a cock, now, Obia or Shas for game to be as I can say, a second has for me and a second 9 Casabebre. Share formation and that with TV no so. A to be a new players on a chance over winning. How to fix and form them on the field and my ideas is so betting winning. It is Justice blending team I am sure so on that toward one year or so. Pitami do Saka down the betting at us, but the presence of Kwame Poku has really brought up a new discussion. Now who is Kwame Poku? Now better force on into the system. How is his profile like? How is he going to partner better more the key striker for the side? I bet the Obayana and Warrior. Boy, no form brutal. Could fancy any general. Kayanya no kebe deni and then come out to fancy attack. But even with the only striker, only the team, at this point, Ochekobi Osho goes, I can be our league. A 1-1-1-1-1-1 echo me uno. So at this point, with the presence of Kwame Poku, the dream is that how is that partnership going to go? Now, Kwame Poku form now what they buy, and I don't know what they also say. And now, in Sasamba, all these discussions, are subject to the fitness out the daddy. No one say me connect in a flashback how the guy played for Kotoko in the first coming out. Also say I bet amwa kakra pa. Also say I bet amwa omo physique, omo omo energy off the ball, omo predatory instinct in the box. How fearsome, how they bully defenders out. Almost a sapa. Aerially on the ground tassels, they all survive. Now the person may can't bought me something in out of and say, Kwame Poku shani brego. You can't strike any brego, so you go and brepa. Kwame Poku is like that. Of course, Abetamwa is very, very akin to that same profile. Go no and say, this is the timer. Abetamwa obey no. A 2 check it 2 strikers where you say, how is doctor going to fuse the 2 to the benefit of the club? Na two no crap partnership no ebe kosai na kosai na okay ko chika kra Kwampoku ba first time no wanya a single attacking partner me kasa no ni na bi on ne boy efa no number 10 osoki to nanim in 5-year gamma no ya dwuma ne de man muda siri mu no mo ye man but a partner in crime to say the air babesi no we haven't seen that. We didn't see that in the first days of Kwame Poku. So Shamumi no from outside the box when they lead the line like a lone striker. Because of their physical nature, they do endure in challenges and duels. And almost survival, these tassels, so we have 2 defenders, crown or almost person force family. I mean, watch this go. The pressure mounted here behind Kevin Osasibe. He's been doing similar thing. but nkɔmɔ nyinaa ne sɛ ɛbɛda ne ehu sɛ Kwampoku ahoɔden a no wɔde twe ne ho free defenders ho yɛsuo ne mu no wɔ gyina hɔ no wɔ winning fouls around the box leading the line both in home and away games no yɛbɛnya saa ahoɔden no anaa those instinctive days na our box no mu a ball bar half chances he made sure say be a full chance they are turning it no are we waiting to see same na Dr. Air bought 2 strikers there in 4-3-3 na our board there be a 3 midfielders or person work control ball no so no Dr. Bede enya sa 3 no but man nya wasem bebre sa because the last 2 games against Adriana and they has spoken we bought double pivot and other 10 agino manim enti bia Dr. Bebo Blay into Manu. No, Boba Baya Yadina Kwampoku and Albertamo. Marvelous formation. But we are talking about 2 strikers on any day. Trust me. So Kwampoku on a form now, war first, another Kokana Betamo, the one. Oh, defenders, Bebre, admittedly, defenders, Bebre. But how is that work going to be done at the training grounds? A better partnership, but don't forget, say trainer the can to your 50, your middle part of the season. So all these accolades now they bomb Barcelona. Doctor, the technical team would have to sit down. A lot of work behind the scenes. Now I'm about draw. Now I materialize it because I keep saying, say football is a job of practicality. But the moment you know there's some more cambo mupa, I was blending team Manu. I was Peter, and Saka, I was speed on the support to back forward to Lodamo Patrick Asedu, Samba Ablo. Na Kamara na Frederick Bakone Dechira. This team will be fearsome, very direct and very pacey. But how is that work going to go? My key question is I'm not telling you about me Abua Kumasa Sante Kotokopa. Kwame Poku especially me who na che last time me who Babayara, me Tony Montana. Kwame Poku car front or discuss koto game. You can still feel the love from the distance. Boy no Pekotokopa. And Tina who you know. So they can better more the end defenders should be aware. So Kobe Fury and Trouble beware of dogs. Beware, some from me no, very physical. Because technically, technically, you can count him about 25%. But they are built in terms of finishing and poaching in the box. Now the real deal now and that TV so say the one who know no who Kwame Poku na currently na who the same and the fitness at say I trust Dr. Ogum so much. Say obetimi afeti bibi na ekobane saa ne dia na kyese formation wo hwehwe ani mu se daakye ebeye adwuma dia ma no e de da TV so fe Patrick Asedu Lodamo Samba Gobani Joseph Ablo Kamara and Romachi or Frederick Kasari 2-1 and team Manu and Justice Blay work ethics and workaholic when you put time do akwane saka that skills and pace in the final third. Oh my God, what else? And we have 2 strikers with them, but this is just on the pink sheet. Practically, say, and a doctor, everything I'm going to function. You find common in CSA. Now you're trying Dr. Ogum, or not technical team. Now you're trying this gentleman, so bet me, I fix it, Kwampoku, about back to the team. Because at this point, Kotoko critique 10 chances, no much Bako, no much Mienu, 18 Akana, or more yen a day. Let's watch and wait, Dr. Ogum. So, Joe, Adaroma, Achio.
Okay, Newton Latte, Marie Jata, Kwame. Mampon baby's home, Mampon baby's home.
Yes.
Mampon baby's home. Yeah, train Silano, yeah, train.
Yeah, train.
24th. And yeah, come
Mampon baby's home.
Any other homes, Nina. Yeah, come on for Safina do home Abekan program no one. Yes, so yeah, adoye. Na yen kwadana doye. Na ye kunafo no adoye. Na nyankano. Yoma doye na omonso nsanko omano titru Christmas yi pamcho ene Christmas ngwa na ya omodidi o throughout the year aya kwa bi e befa so a omonso be ko omano bia no enti kakra obetimi bia ene die mi esrew fa beboa yen na yemfa nkoma nyankan yemfa nkoma kunafo yi yemfa nkoma eye nkwada no so da anopa me kan ye no naro akohwe omoda. Of course. Attack homes in Bida. Yeah, I was in an hour.
Then I say, yeah, Bacoso Honor and a judge also. General Qua,
a judge every year be a come.
One of the 26 homes in
I visited a couple of children, some General Coba. Sometimes I know what Denyamiasi. Yeah, you thank God now. And Usa ye bibisa we are unya some fulfillment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
feel
So
good.
why
To
you
say
nyame adwuma.
why you nyame adwuma.
Yes.
So very very important.
The esremo the wanya Nakopon adom ntade no de ne mpaboa no yenya dodo no a ma de ma yɛ adom ma yenya mo sese nnuane no nnuane no sɛ mo na ode ba sɛ sardine na ode ba sɛ sikyire na ode ba sɛ milk na ode ba sɛ aburo de ba ode ba bia yɛ aduane a nkwada bɛdi na mo ho atɔ mo bia so wo de fabra na yɛ fa nkondom nkwada yi na ɔmo bɔ yie papa ɔmo ni obia yɛ ɔmo adɔyɛ na Nyankopɔn so bɛyɛ wadɔyɛ na me deɛ no da biara meka sɛ ba instantly
Of course.
yeah
Sicha na nyame kan nti
munyo wadɔyɛ man wa yɛsrɛ mo kwame sɛ ukuta nneɛma na wopɛ sɛ yɛn bɛgye a ebia wo bia wo de frɛ
o frɛ bɛba bɛgye
yaba na yɛba bɛgye saa nneɛma yi sɛ sika na kuta wo na apɛ sɛ wo de boa na yɛde kɔpɛ saa nneɛma yi bi so a yɛsrɛ wo a kwame de number no bɛto dwa na afei wo sɛnde a ɛno so bɛba na yɛhyɛ mo bɔ nyame mu bɔ biom sɛ kaprɛ kora a wobɛyi bia na bia wobɛspɛndi bia ɛkɔ nkwalaa no hɔ direct ɛmfa babia Nyankopɔn kamakoma na mommoa nkɔdɛ wate na wobɛhyira mo paa fa number no to dwa biom
0245 75 9593 0245 75 9593 wo send a Kessben Foundation and beba as a ye mumu name 0245 75 9593 obia ka se send na edino esesa enye ho na ekọ say they say you can direct to 0245 75 9593 general.
All right. Nti ye twɛn mo 24th ya yi anopa na bas aka kakraka
ye de nyama no gum
na gum afi ye de ko home so no sa ami nhyira mo pa ye twɛn mo mfa mo nyama no emra. All right. Ma yenhwe we quickly I say good afternoon Sir Joe. When things were not going on well for Dr. Ogum, my man, the only doctor I know as a sports journalist, and Andy Kem and others were on his neck for him to be sacked. What's their take now? Or they have eaten a humble pie. They should remember, sacking isn't always the solution, but patience may be the key. Kobe, anyway, if you ginyase and abreye. Okay, you're assuming at the end of the investigations, the sports ministry is found to be involved negatively with the GFA in whatever. How will interference not be cited for FIFA to punish or suspend Ghana? I'm confused. Anyway, won't it be washing your dirty clothes in public to rather get it bent, thereby losing even the dirty cloth? We every kofituo elubo and the way aba. Say obisimu iti humble pie. Dr. Ogum, Drew baby no moka say papa no beya over the duma and to ho. Okay? And the tosumenu any kofitu dia also de abey. Sekoko involve GFA ministry. Nasa buy no ko take action bia any interference na Emma FIFA emfa tabo emma to yeso. Enye nru ba sai na adwen ko akoye no. All right. Now we just review.
Nedi kan kofituo de na obisa no. Ghana mra eso wa bai tre esin football mra. Yemfa nya asem kan. Yemfa nse chine bi. Yese Ghana Football Association ti training no. Sebio. Mini adanse bi antisa. Yese odrensa ko bosika bi mu. A ni kwan so odrensa bom. Wo yesa de na Ghana mra neti. Sese yedo ko afiase a. Yedo ko. The moment I say I do ko afiase yedo be ko no. Se nye Ghana ban na be you free as GFA president. Probably for non-performance or anything. Nemrani ye clear. Even GFA for na nkasa mre nim no. Se uko afiase a unqualify so be GFA president. Enti Ghana ban be to me de wako afiase. Unya do uko wi na GFA mrani se uko afiase a onye president. Football people mrani be chile ko mbe faso edi yi nipa foforo. This is not what you call interference. Interference ebema FIFA abem no enye bi ne eno. we are not the free wa yɛmfa ne sɛ wachi GFA president for example wosi wagu executive council no nyinaa ɛno deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ aban na tietia football foɔ no ɛyi so ha berɛ no na bi ɛbɛtumi atwe yɛdeɛ no de asensɛn nti for me I'm not sure sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ ɛne FIFA mmra ɛwɔ nsɛm ka biara if indeed any football person is found to have committed a crime against the state of Ghana, state in Imrani won't be. It didn't say untumin to us. Emrano ye clear, Quam Befaso for Amana Babeshe, and 1 9. Intimidation was a fibia. On the issues here, be humble pie. I don't want to call it a humble pie, but clearly, me assures Oguman Kasampunim say, baby, ana resource na kotokunya nene de ne do madruno. If anybody called for his resignation, the person based on the results. Makano had time and again say football coach, the debe secure job, good results. If you are not getting the results, say the president could be your best friend. You'll be shown the exit. It is abreno, no results in your but then it will be upset, it will be weird. Min who else are the best describer or beka say ugumfane jumanto. Into a nay, may assure you will be able to support to say after beating Adriana Stars or the future stars become and watching the bitterest rival across the book. Who would dare say ugumfane jumanto? That shows you will be able to makasa. Inti ene ubisamia, there's no way I would say Ugum should resign or he should be sacked.
I'm praying to see the day Newton will be seen on the touchline of a premier team in Ghana. Whether talking is cheap, whether talking is cheaper than doing it. Because see, anyway, for the Jameson, because Newton, why are you be brave? About premier class be brave. A mediama, only mediama na kwa Africa. Almost a double fan as a video analyst. In the Africa can see boy in no Newton and a video analyst. Says here, make us say, or no, and a gold stars or video analyst. In the almost touchline, or line or almost bench or and on your mood dijuma. And the and no, and I make catch it because and there's Buffy. So only more make catch it now what ye or the champs or Ramaminko and your new Mesamba.
Okay, no problem.
Now, new Eddie. Martin Kakari, ebe shame ne combined 11 and all ye changes be and so a wom. Na minim uwa asamba kwa na minu biya bekande afa the inclusion no ye no the changes no.
I think he was effective than the wingers no more on the day. So offer Peter Amidu Aqua, offer Saka Dauda.
Yeah.
You know, for me that guy, I'm yet to see ball now. Obiaka is on from just a glimpse of it.
Saka Dauda.
Yes.
Okay.
Ball now. Obiaka the car say Omunkofan all his games that I've watched. My baby for me, the Martin J ball no, the confidence level, the take on. The problem was the final delivery. And they know they got to collect back in the first one. He was involved in play more than Saka Dauda. And then Peter Amidu Aqua. Samsona, Memantia say why the coach changed him over Kwabena Boateng. Because he was effective than Kwabena Boateng.
Why not? Okay.
Mekant Martin.
Okay.
No came him a check Kwabena Boateng.
Okay.
Inti me head the new ayana. O compare to wingers almost ball on the day now. I agree with Newton say he was effective that the other winger that played the whole 90 minutes normal boy in the Kotoko House of full game.
Okay. Kakari, Martin Kakari say
good player.
Asset,
You know, I only ball. But the ball now, I'm me didn't know as a came. Oba had the game that I recall, so deliver as a performance was the game against Samates.
Okay.
Samates, or Sama boy. Inconsistency. And now, born you know, individually. I think if there's any player within the House of Folk ranks, I also take it him listening, but you know, move over, it should be him.
Okay.
It should be him.
Okay.
And this is not his first season with House of Folk.
Okay.
At least from a Division 1. It's the first season now, you'll be able to see. But the second season, you need to step up.
Okay.
But this season, it has been Sani Muhammad all over. It's game now, Sani Mobino. Or no, the chance now, so show the quality.
Okay.
ono no so betimi abo from left from the right as number 10 nti so ono no e cement the right spot na sani abo as number 10 has you good to go. They only need to fix their holding and the central midfield rule no they are good to go nti Martin the general ni bobo obi ohun na sekem bia obi o ahwe no from your roadside ho bia nim so ni bobo. But the consistency level has to focus for me and all that.
Do you hear him say the performance no be better?
Ebe ko ni mu ache. Dia na no boy na obi aka so ya de. Obetimi ababro sa.
Because all that potential.
Yes, all the potential, you know. Left footed players or moje they are now can say obi entertain no. Ono na betimi ayesa. Okay. Or that category. Okay. Until I'm expecting him to deliver because you know has to focus. He say pressure or has on above him. And it's a canon. Okay. Has a lose 4 times against Kotokobia Edin. Obi am free coach, obi am free play, obi am can hwe. Normal. E chese pressure or has on above him. E chese has first na nye ni. Okay. You know can you say straight away what are lose 3 times. Anko da. Players nka has fans from huncha omo. Kombe gina omo so sa from Monday be sine. But you know has losing to Kotoko on 4 occasions aye normal. Minti se obi e kasa. Minti se obi e bo obi echi. Kasa ni nyina si your park ne so a done and dusted. Inti pressure na e wo house no you know and na abafem inti I'm expecting him to deliver. I'm expecting him to step up. I'm expecting him to show the quality na e ma house na agidie de kofa no. Eno ni ade am expecting ma tibiti mi aye.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Dr. Franco Uswansa.
Yeah. General, honorable attachment semuno. And I'm a person me kakakra. Ninsem ni nyina tofa bone se ye na ewo sports no ye keka se sika omode share sports no ni so like funding in sports no ya dia ewo form. Na SSA ye cost benefit analysis of sports to the contribution of the Ghana's economy and for that matter our GDP. Na ye na ye hwani sika sports betimi dia brea enu betumi ama ban no mpo ehun se bia baby foforo ho no mo a ebetimi di sika aba beka ye GDP no ho na say sports ye just for entertainment dia na ne ehun kura nkuhia say ye di sika kakraka aba beshim. General, indeed I think the honorable MP is raising a very legitimate point. Now, my dream say Ikruma, ye involved in sports, no, we are being lazy, especially in Crawford, dear Jumasha Munsa. And then Brazil for the catch say a ba a yes sposa, or value almost in fact in 2024 in my way. Brazil, almost sports minister no eba bonte beka say almost 2,204,000,000 and the worth of their sports industry. 2.204 billion US dollars is the worth of the Brazilian sports industry. What far am I to say Morocco? According to Morocco, almost sports industry no worth 1.8 billion US dollars. And the contribution of sports to their GDP is 1.56%, sorry. And almost say almost anticipate say a bit double by the year 2030. Now, you say Ghana, take GFA for example, take Ghana Athletics Association for example, have they even sat down to value the value of the sports industry? And I said the football, no, the value you're saying. Now, how is it contributing to the development of this country? But Mijidi is a SSR by Nankasa and a lady. Mekai, one arm me quine, a brown honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Almost obey the sports policy for Ghana. Emma me call invited some renowned journalists to come and contribute in Accra. Sure. Ye call ye church drain on a number of things. Now, TN some sports policy near the idea the major issue gets to funding. A quine sikabe babitum. Me besame who say I'm fan say football, for example. GFA a value etimia ye pipa e de akoto aban mu a kira aban e kwan a football betumi a mesika ball man mu na ya hwekwan a convince aban no ne senti e bi e kwan weesu ni weesu aban ne mfa so mfa sika nhye yem football mu a na have we done that? Because it's just easy to say it's a discussion football e kwan ba no mfa so mfa nhye now how would it benefit the people of Ghana? General, see, Yatima Kwakoduni Akasebia, Yaye ABCD, Intinisenti, no, Ghana ye ne saa ye betimi a transfer player every omaimu akwa amonone na sika ebeba mu no ebia sports fund and say 2% or 5% goes into the sports fund. As it stands now, see a transfer player be every omaimu kwa amonone a sika no 10% na akodi GFA. But if we have done a proper presentation paper, and the achira aban say a kwan say ni esusu say odi sika be hye ebia e football mu a ebeboaye. Na kwan say nso na ebetima hweso make sure say sika ni be hye mu a ebeba back aba beto saa foto na ye yi free nim no. Ebia player obetu kwan akwa amono ni bia no. Ye NGF ye 10% no, emu 2% or 3% will go to government or will go into that sports fund. And I feel that it is time we sit down, do proper analysis of the sports industry, put value to it, and then you kwanye ebefa so na yetimi ahwe sika no so ebebem yebebo ho ban. But ene de ye nyina so ye beje tournament host ye behia budget say ni akofes kan de abehim hwetere pansam na sika ne ko. How is can be back nobody knows. It me feel ze papa na smro kan no asempa. But there is a proper way I say General. Ubekaya after say Ghana qualify for African Cup of Nations. Quickly, GFA beka chire so ye ba be stakeholders meeting. Obi bia wo twaka bia no obeba. Dabe na that stakeholders meeting e beba so. From day one some of us felt say e ya some mo kan chire Ghana for na nkrofo akoma e wo so no kuru na beba from na ya twen. Ye yire fi ya na chese ye ko. Now when cometh that stakeholders meeting, I clear say asema no muka ama jema adwudwu nkrofo bi akoma na obi anya ne way akona fe o makoso aye the normal thing, because clearly it's not coming up and we are not going to go anywhere. Enti se ani abre say as a country ye be fast person on 23rd July this year, Daily Graphic omo business sector no omo they did an article say Rwanda Equire Paul Kigami, afa so say all use sports. Edia mo man no aye popular. No man no so say nye sika ne ade no. Esisi ye hwe ne bi. General sports na ye ka no. Enye sika keke wo. Kwame Nkrumah became so powerful in Africa because of a call for us to contribute to here and making sure say be forming Confederation of African Football. Owie Emma heading all African game by Emma Ghana hosting African Cup of Nations in 1963, and Nkrumah became so powerful using sports as a tool. Now, Ora attach the economic benefit. We haven't looked at the social benefit of sports. Imagine say net football go memua. Ubisa who says I'm ranting way or more than omo football. Omunyina be unemployed. And young Crawford on battery sick any kotokro ni adede asi omuso. Wa wenye be dinner ho ato na afi na security aba be threatened. Enti Crawford no mu ye adwuma e was sports apart from so mbenya sika na bi omudi bi abehwe abusua ne ade no. Wa wenye bia auto baby no, because they are working, they are not on street. So you also become safe as a person. So the earlier we take it seriously and develop it well, very, very important. Look at the people working even in football alone. Ofa kotoko players e ball kotoko. Omu coaches say administrators no for youth team. The last time the annual general meeting at Accra's book took back for the can do omuti omuka esweni na nsa ukachire. So general papa na semno say enye kasa sa keke. Na ye be putting value on it. Na ye invest a lot in sports a hugely beneficial industry.
Okay. My major message way Ken Boachi Ansa, Nations FC. Also, you let Accra had to folk pay as a KMFC the full transfer fee for Martin Kakari, and they will have the best from the boy. Of a house, no. Ken Boachi Ansa, oh, your team was some now.
Oh, that has a car crowd, dear Crumian.
Means what you
Obeda hoka ana afedi ona koda second for camo. So much you can eat they obenya the best out of Martin Kakari.
Yo, in the 4 beatings against Accra Heart of Oak, one we made a comeback. 2, we kept a clean sheet. 3, we went to the US. 4, we took the 3 points when they thought they had had a drawn game. So it's painful. It's more painful than anything Hearts of Oak has done to us. Abbas shouldn't come and tell us what's painful and what's not painful. Jamsco and Adiwe and so a brain. The fact is, this government and other governments can't find solutions to this problem. Because they are all guilty. In 2006, the MPP said more than this, but in the end, not even a single person was prosecuted. These same people will also squander the public purse at the end, and that is the most reason why we can't investigate deep matters, investigate deep into matters like this. Because he who calls for equity must come with clean hands. Justice, Mampo Asem, Health Center, and and so are praying. Metis obi ka say omo nyina ya de kro o we ba enya na hwe we ba enya na hwe ana me ntumo yen kai MPP government yai I remember say me politics President Kufo so chichi NDC for be ana me ka say President Kufo so court no under the government yes Chachu Kata no kai
Victor Salome Chachu eventually a CM amnesty or so he can defend himself.
Yes. Okay.
Malamisa was prosecuted under his own government.
Yes, I think Honorable Abuga Pele.
And also NDC government.
Yes.
So that's it.
Yes.
Yes, Abuga Pele, NDC government. Under NDC government.
So there are
also them.
Yes.
Okay, Victoria Hammer.
Yes.
Or can't say $1 million and get man cry with die.
And there's all kind of you
can't any unity. And to men can say about why you be this wonder if under one government be a one who be and just say Ubisuba on them. And say way because you instances and the examples are by Chichenko for gum. So what are you talking about? Munyai mo munyo majuma isramo. Munyai ma omunyo majuma and shas every oral team no na omunyo investigations na processes that Dr. Akano ewa na yenko the next one yenko akopim say e be drew court no na omunso be take decisions. Musu munyai omo say we ye bi na we anye we na we anye we no munyai omoma omunyo majuma. Simple. Ni di dwa kakra bi aba me ba.
I think your good friend is here.
Onye my friend.
Dr. Dawood.
Onye my friend.
Your bosom friend.
Yes. Onye my friend. Onye my friend. Na nipa na ane mpese yebeka nsempi.
Your bosom friend.
If it results that keep a coach, as you are saying, Dr. Franco Naro, why is Coach Ado still a Black Stars coach? All right, Dobisu Ebusa, I don't know. Dr. Dawood. Abba.
Me see your bosom friend is
Madam
Dawood is
here. Madam
Madam
Tell me no here, Madam
Me too. Me trim cry na say ono mo ka.
Madam we know so he ano a obepe nu for.
O hwe ma no. Wanya ba bi anhwe se ma no no hwe.
Na nyi anu de.
O feel abi kuta be no.
Asem no ntimi nka. O boss no ntimi o pese nka o ka kire no.
O feel abi kuta me aro be try no for. O so me kuta be no. James say king. Why he dey be o mo wakola na ba.
Say to dey be o. Me ti me office anu me hu say ene de unya be fire me pa. Na ma say that ka kire Shedrack say kokona.
Why you abebu su me sia say that go na me ba. So me je was do to a. O da ye no for. Me ti o.
Say o pa de no. Ade a open ye kan wa say na news.
O de me ti o.
Open bi o be kwai. I'm Manchester Central na. Me share the name. O say otimi hwe o saa na de o ye bia na wajai. Yes.
But we don't
say you nti say see our be kan no for team no.
Ebe bo pa.
Yes. Say e be ko serious no.
One day. Ye be ko.
Oh, ye be ko. Yes. Say to me that say. Ma me tia ahwefo ene atiefo nyina. Dawood Herbal Hospital ye ba say ya afe no akọ na wie. Ye ma atiefo ne ahwefo nyina afihia pa. Yesre otumfo nyankopon say ono na ye tumi nyina ewura. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ommo ye ho ban emfa ye nkowura 2025 mu asumdue enkwa ene ahoden wom de ere ho pa ne sesejo obi be wura 2025 mu ba fanyam se wan rem because be ko be ti say accident emergency unit na ya hang obi nan na home baako but obi wura 2025 but the energy no di remu nti se me no mienu mo jadi mu emu afrisane na yetimi betena ha na ye energy a na e kire se nyame do yen nyame emma obia ho ban na o man obia nkwa ene ahoden nkwa ahoden wo mu na yenra 2025 so jo Dawood Eba hospital energy aba ma na bro so maami bi one ne kunu atena emfihia maako aduasa baako ne 31 years na wonom hawo nyina ne se omoware no awo emma na wonom ye obi a woye nyamesurofo pa je ba asa no omokwa ya sabia ekoye test ahodoa no na hawo ne free oba no be ma na san ne gidie nti wone oba no ntemu ante wamfa oba na chi ankofo oba afoforo ne na anwo na eduru ba bia omade atum se mfi aduasa baako de nyaade a ebeye bio nti omato omadwem na won se ye ba ye afine kakra yi no yedwuma pa ye dinti ena oba bia ono so ne kunu ba ye ma omaduro ema nyame enam ye so mo wo ntafo nti omo eko bebi a awafo iti a wo ma no ena oka na kosem na mo so ye mai kra ntafo yi Dawood Eba hospital ye call ya enne ya wo ntafo yi te be ya kosohwe to so tena ase a chinchin a machi abre na enye ye nti no na o maba mabu o mo de onko mato madwem but o mu hu nkwara no na bibi kire o mo say there's no harm in trying nti adechi ye na one ne kunu di nkomo na o mo nyina ye de ebae to mo ba ye hwem na me ka kire oba ne say memma ne nsu me kasa no na nani nsuo base ya na be ma no so ti ho no o ti ne nsuo ti me trans din na me say okay ebi wo ho a nisuo na eba no Nyankopon say no nko abetima age nipa ne nkwa ti onwie na me ka say monhwe say Bible mu say nyame ye bi ma Hana ene Sarah emfa ho ne say jo no mo age a o manya di say nyame ye bi ma Hana ne Sarah de a yenya sa agidie ne say nyame ebetimi aya obeyi ama mo nso ti me de oba ne to aduro so obaje aduro first one second one third one ye to so me ensa no ma hu ne bio Monday ya no pa meduru adwuma mu oba ikuru ye wa beba me say doctor ni o na me say ma me adai oba no
patient no
yes
okay
na me say ma me adai
the near fi kakra perimu
54 years
okay
I didn't know be some question said o si ba me ni ntra na
no say o so ohuri ye so ohuri dia ni no wa hodin
no hodin say enya wo na onyare won dia kwa enya wo na enka onyare so don't me be san say adan me kwa me refi omo ho na be ma no sorry ya ukura akoda o say doctor je wona na no na ordinary to me nsa so say jo
atomfo ni bi
atom on say me ka say kra o say agumi 31 years amaware na awoma na maba Dawood Eba hospital mbadi aduro baako mienu de toso miensa na nyensen baaye omawo e de akora no e ba be kire ense nyame nam yeso se de oyema Hana ne Sarah no wa ya amom nso se ni yehwehwe on se jo awo asem no empei pi yetena na sa awo ma ya na ye ani kwan se ye pre ye ho ana ye pentembu atei esanse mema no ye tade hye ema no se ema no na enwo esanse ye de nim se ye be ma pagagina so nko ade a ya wo se ye wo but enye no kre
okay
se be ma no pagagina so na de ye be free mu aba no sebi faso bi ani so a entimi fa nyensen ba na ebi ni sei sebi ankwamwa na ewo mu no eni ahoden ankwamwa no bi omo ahoden ba omo nọọsụ enu so ntimi nyensen oba no ebi wo ho nso are ho sempa ne se enkwamwa no kura no ebi nim de wo mu na wu na ba sa be ne anyensen oba no ubetimi ni oba ne hia de ope na nso nyensen de emba ha nti ye hwe sa de we hu se okay na efri be ma na na se efri oba no ye de o mato awo aduro so ye de o mato awo aduro so se de wo kan no doctor apahu sei na ye hwehwe na tie form 5 number sanso 0244
0244
88
88
64
64
37
37
0244
0244
88
88
64
64
37
37.
Said you said I was here for you so ready as will be sending no for amount.
No, wow, home message naba.
There be
No,
no
me timi who's a main kind was my main kind.
Oh, media message be aba na message papa.
Okay.
Nto betimi akan ane de. Me am ma go ahead do betimi akan.
Outside gentility home cry.
Oh, me nko cry.
Today enko. Unsi mom de brebe no.
San panko an.
Okay.
Said you say ye kan kra na.
Yes.
No for no de ye nyina ye try ho pe.
Yeah.
Say.
Yes, we try ho pe. Oh. Yes, we try ho pe. Ope. All right.
Said you?
Yes, sir.
Be mati ho. Fanyam so ye be ma o. Or the boss wa kaskara. Yes, who said you, maybe na mo ho 30 minutes be am sure that dem say me botum. Aya asa me to me.
It is secret.
Me so no he.
Sir.
Ya papa.
Ara unam ho I say pijana.
There be any sepeja. As o hwese no ya. Otiano. Because any dey be ma obetimi awie payo a.
Yeah.
Igina obe ma so.
Correct.
Na ne payo yiwie no. Na chima toba. Ebi dia etato mo pa. Be ma na paja igina so.
Yeah.
O ko ne ho kani ho. Prekope won sa ase ne yema hye no na ajo. Be ma wo sa tibie no mo nka na koma ntu ne yem. Dawood Herbal Hospital your solution for that.
Okay.
Be ma bi wo ho so a ono ne de be page agina so but ontimi penetrate na ajo na obi wo be penetrate but on ejaculate when your penetration your ejaculation obenya erection oni oba no be start say omo di nhia mu but ne hu nsane no na ajo obeya ya empeja bi o na Dawood Herbal Hospital say sa de ni nyina ye dey e betwa mu afiri ho na obi wo ho nso a on the try gra na empeja ere areho
okay
areho papa kan wo kai de na the machine na ye na na machine wo boss wa enye so a sejo
aso no ko bosi
wo hia engine foforo Dawood Herbal Hospital say wo ba
da kusi good afternoon
no for group ni be start say
akomko who we say akomko
o pani bi o say tell bi no odunso na fa ne edunso na nsane ko ne na ho a egunu babo anu a o he ne sa ko uni akomko say do anything na Bible ka say kai obofo o mranti brem yes this habre na edina so no ye adwuma ni yie obeya adwuma ni yie nso a ene se obenya apagya na say do den e be
bitima so Dawood bedane wa brantie
Dawood Herbal Hospital de nyame anim no kure ne me transi ya no say me kasa anidie mu na me de kasa
ho de akomko bia ni ho
David
sila akom da ho gina so
akom gina so na say do we say obi anya 80 years o say me be ma ewu ni pa no wona nte koba o say me be ma ewu na ya papa no 85 kro mo we uko Burkina Faso obi anya 100 years still and yere kra 26 years o wo ntafo nyina na wo de 80 65 o se me be mewu a se enyini de na betimi ama na sisa be ma koku aye no na sebe okwaja nan so ana moja wom ewu pa be ma sebe okwaja nan so ana ne to no eroba yese ne kokobo pie be ma wo sa atebie no ma hwe ne ye na ehu afi be ma wanya asichire yade diabetes na yese onu maduro ne nkwa na nyina wanhwe ye beduru be bi no so no diabetes no complication one of the complications no say ne be ma no bejojo ana bewu bio obi a wanya mojamro so hypertension no no so di hu agro oma na duro nhwe so nye eduru be bi bo say abete atofom na empeja ena be ma wanya nnam yare te say gonorrhea ana syphilis na wanye treatment ni yie eduru be bi a complication a ebeba ne say ne be ma no betofom Dawood Herbal Hospital yewo edweso krapa bia kane na Metro FM no wono edweso krapa Kumase edweso krapa bia kane na Metro FM no wono na wo ba ye hwe adekora ma no ba na sa ya de otu aduro so a wo se oda hwa na adu sa bo se yesi na page agina so ntina mema nyina se apagyo na ana me pese omo age no abro 60 no mfie de osia ekono wa hu kokrafo no sa time no o bo home nko an ene ho no o win matches nko an nti se jo se o vie na o se lose matches there na se o so ntimi nsake o coach easy o ena Dawood eba hospital here dey say o ba ye tie bia nyame amwo sa ena eto wo kwan mu nti ye behwe ade kro nti e ma eto wo kwan mu no ni asolve sa ade no ye solve e be page agina so afi obi wo ho a odunso pi edu anadwo a so ye oba so ye bema otimi dwunso be 10-20 times ansa na ade achi e abnormal eni kwan se basa
boyoyo
yes ena obi won so a asan sa ona wo kan
so me na me ne na
asanka wo inshira fm ona wo kan me de minimo kakra no adwunso o ene asanka me pon amefre no o se me ma na duro se be ya wonya no nka metra enka biwo ene de problem sa yo ene de nye de ye be solve ama
bo na me soro bo
sejo wonim se be ma bi wo ho nso a dwunso de na je se o chima nsa na dwunso na ba ene bi nso adwunso wie ba no mo da so tin ka se dwunso no still abi aka eno so enye eni kwan se basa wan hwe ya dark red rubber sejo
black man ditim
se meraho se be ma obema no wo kra na ye mfa rubber ntum ye no ona mo pe memedro na ya zade rubber se obema nipa yare sejo obi wa otu kwan a urine bag e hye ne bottom rubber ne hye ne be ma ni ma na urine bag ne hye ne bottom je ma no
mo shem sa
na mo shem wa
ni ma shem kofu
rofo yare sejo ye de akonwa mete so no eno nti me hunu yare nipa bia no na ade ba ko se owiase ne se hwe na wa ma wo ho so se sebe wo che nipa bia owiase se jo obeti manya wiase sika nyina ebeduru ba bi no emfa ho no wa ho ofe watade papa otimi to bibia wo no o se wo da ba bi fiao bi na ba ma ebeduru ba bi yase ye bo diaper usika ni nyina chire o ye bo diaper na junso ba untimi control nti junso no eno anu se uma na yasesa eno nso no usika ne nyina chire ye pa na yasesa no ma bi go wa untimi nsesa nti ade nti na wo se jo nipa ma ne ho so
0244
88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 sehwi yoso divisional police command omunyina omuso mo show program no papa
enche mene Dr. Dawood beba
o ye be koyo so omuso mo team no o manage ho enti ompese ombedre ne se obeform there no for team no
Dr. Dawood from Dawood Heba and yatinin kano esre mo friend numbers now dey atudwa no na obeboa oye papa doc mene wawie enti ebeboa se obesore akọ and now Prophet Prince the Eagle's Eye of Toronto, Canada, and your birthday. Prophet Prince, the Eagle's Eye of Toronto, Canada. When you're founder of Altar of Redemption, Toronto, Canada, and your birthday. We're a special one. If we Mr. and Mrs. Lazu, so wish you happy birthday, Prophet. Ankopo onshira ona onya okeseda ema womo ene abusuano ne obia omo wish you happy birthday. Ene no nkwa me ba eye Jamila Musa ene ye wonso birthday. Jamila Musa eye Habib Muhammad ano bobol makumasi Asante Kotoko no omo ka chire. Yes, one Anafi Sunyan Zongo.
Oh, okay.
Omo ka chire no.
Kotoko center back.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, Habib Muhammad. Omo ka chire eno no. Enti abusuani nyina Jamila omo wish you happy birthday na unia pani Anafi de. Emso hu de onye o. Omo nyina namfo bia se me wish you happy birthday.
Tim sense kan
da ho so. Yes.
Mema nuaba.
Yes, mema nuaba. Na saa no obia de sekan to ne de ho a senka no obia nko ba bia o
bi je bra say I say football no bo po hu ban na opegu ahye
la vida so o mema e wo chi na o mema no mo ya happy birthday Jamila nko po onye okese wati all right the church okra am de beba every Okay, Mrs. Laurentia Awalinga, and then also birthday. Mrs. Laurentia Awalinga, and then your birthday. We are Juma PIWC Kaneshi and a war. So PIWC and a war, and then your birthday. We free your husband Roland Awalinga, and I feel your sister Blessing and brother Kofi Atia. Wish you happy birthday. Now.
We free Yenua Ariel Ortega, a sports journalist, and was say happy birthdays from Co and confirm the board chairman of NSC said Boyoyo. Until Mr. said Boyoyo Ortega say he wish you a very special happy birthday. You know I say and then I call a you JY do.
Oh, do you do
now?
Yeah, the wife.
The wife.
Okay. Okay.
The Kumbolo de China inti.
Kumbolo de China.
Ne JY Edu. Ne yere Mrs. Agnes Edu. That son. Maybe now Wesley College for ya Hubuabua Kuja Mr. JY Edu. We need Koso a residence appear do funeral grounds on them. And ya continue to be Uncle JY Edu. Former Kotoko board member.
Wow.
Acting CEO, former sports director, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science.
Yeah, but the weekend here, busy pa. Nyakopon ya aduma otina nso Kombolo mame.
Yeah.
Asante Kotoko technical friends team no member. Medical team no member. Ono so mame afrim. Enti eno so jamase.
Na fi concrete.
Before some koni no. Ifiada na nso. Benyanko brabo pa ba ko nsuta Eric odifo pa onso mame nti me free jamasi ana me ko nsuta Eric mame nso da forma wo nsuta
jamasi ni nsuta
yes na eno nso
and the achrem said this Christmas you nimbe ko sechere
okay me here buying boga girls
wo sechere special
okay na no free wa kwasiada. And so, Tanko, Mikro Mangumaso, Ayuba Tanko, on his way from Noya Sangat, as Antico supporter, Kesepa Tanko, oh, Angumaso, very popular guy. Yes, Angumaso Tanko, yes, Compra. On so, I Nanko Pondia, Yamiadma, Quasiada, and I 1 week. Oh, Angumaso, into Widia Santico of France, no, Murefi, a Tanko, Ayuba, why Nanko Pondia, Inti. Kosiada on so 1 week in the basso ewo angoma so na eno so eno no and sorry my breaking news about for about chance
oh you know me ni bia na the occurs here in humble pie na dem sre no humble pie bia ni ono akura na kotoko ene dia na coach elu 5 matches all man intena ho in humble pie bia ni bia
okay
again coach Ogumwa recover which is very good beating Adriana beating Future Stars no the has about be crown nyina. But Kotoko is still.
But what can I say? Okay, Kotoko is still what?
At the 6th position.
Okay.
And that is not the standard of Kotoko. Until me do so I recover. You know, coach allude to 5 matches. Messi and Pam. Was it I should eat humble pie because of what?
But also a drew time be a munya
how?
Who coaches are pam.
General, big team, Dioko, team Ukoko, big team. The standard is Kotoko. Kotoko coach even allude to 5 matches at another. You know, mom example. Koto coach be na lose 7 matches at another. Prosper net ogum kwa. NC will be a time.
Okay.
Enti there are examples e betim diama. And that time no see gina oka se yempam coach ade no a me hu boni ayi mu biae.
If eventually Kotoko win the league this season, then ebesa ma yenso e lesson say nya bribia na nema to achewa ebia.
Yeah, se munya butre no. Okay. But all can say why they lose 5 matches on the what can say travel there be. Nobody, including the wild message in the Bible.
But Pep Guardiola does so too.
Massa, the why you know.
You know, even that.
Yes,
so from Manchester City now they come a United, a Real Madrid, a Bayern Munich, or Major Quadra.
Yeah.
In the system, you know, I'm a day punk run.
Emrasu.
Oh, sir. Okay, no problem.
But me pedate in a dana, Oma, I jamasi for the game.
26.
Kwame Ba Ajimai. Kojo Badman, sorry. Say Bidiano. Kojo Ba Ajman. Once again,